Hello, traders. Welcome to MyFundedFutures and MyFundedTV. I am Terry Trades, and we have our amazing, energetic, powerful expert trader, Tom Sabo. Hi, Tom.
Good morning. Hello, everybody. Good morning to you, Terry, and hello, everyone in the chat. As always, special hello to our mods, Abhishek and Magnus, and hello there, Nate and Trevor and Aaron and everybody else at MyFundedTV and MyFundedFutures offices. And of course, again, hello to you, Terry. You're looking great, energized, smiling with some MyFundedFutures merch there. All right, I love it. What's happening?
Things are happening. Market was kind of barcoding quite a bit on the 30-minute chart. So not too much, but we do have Warsh speaking today. So hopefully that will give us some quick energy. How's your morning going, Tom?
Morning is amazing. I just hit the TP on a trade I took earlier on my stream. Anyway, the London session was, well, yeah, it's good, but London session was really difficult. I will talk about it later. But otherwise, I really hope that we'll have some Friday action. And of course, because it's Friday, we can do lots of crazy stuff, lots of crazy stuff happening. We love Fridays.
We love Fridays. Yay. Thank you, everyone, for joining us all week. I shared the stream on my X account, and I said, don't trade alone. It's bad for your health. Come join us.
Yeah, join us, everyone.
Absolutely. So today we have Pine and Myth joining us. And then at 10:30, it's Mr. Zink and Ike. And that's the schedule for today. Let's welcome Pine and Myth.
Hey,
good morning.
Hey.
What's up?
What's happening?
Myth is currently at my cabin.
I am. I'm at his cabin. It's quite nice. You're quite gracious for letting me stay here.
Yeah, and I'm not there. And he says I'm being gracious. I didn't know he was going to be there.
Well, that's the whole part about a surprise, right?
How did you get in there, Myth? Like, do you have keys or something? How do you do it?
We can't really disclose that at this time. I don't want other people to show up, that sort of thing.
Oh, okay.
He found that key under that rock in my driveway.
Something like that. We'll call it a rock. So
all right, that's cool. At least some secrets we know.
How's the morning going?
Oh yeah, the morning. Well, just a quick look. By the way, yeah. Sorry, guys. Go on, Pine, please.
Oh, I was just saying it's going good. Yeah, so far it's so good. Fridays, I've been having an amazing month, so I just want to keep it rolling and try not to do anything dumb today. That's the game plan.
No full porting.
You have had a big 5-figure month, Pine. Incredible. Congratulations.
Oh, nice job there. Yeah. So yeah, what a day so far. And I'm just kind of looking at the market here on the 5-minute chart. And yeah, long story short, not much to talk what happened in the London session. It looks really bad. Like overlapping candles again. The range was pretty tough on NQ. I thought that we're gonna drop lower. Asia low was a really tough thing here. Like, I was just sitting through the London session, sitting on my hands and kind of waiting and hoping that we will break Asia low, which we did, by the way. But it was like it was trying so hard, got rejected. So the 591 level got rejected multiple times, and it was like nerve-wracking because really it was terrible. It reached up for a 5-minute fair value gap at 650. Finally, it made the drop. And now the only trade I took was based on a 5-minute bullish order block, and it just hit the TP right before the show started. So anyway, it was a good one. Reached out for that 15-minute fair value gap. We have some relative equal highs at 707, which I think is a really good target for the session, for the AM session. As we just said, everybody's gonna wait for wash. I think at 10 a.m. we might see some sideways action, and we might have to look for some close levels for scalping maybe. So we can drop down, maybe take some liquidity from these fair value gaps, or should we say inversion gaps, somewhere below 650, whatever, and then just spike higher and then maybe take out that 707. That would be the move I'd be looking for. But that's it for NQ. And just quickly on gold. Gold didn't go down to previous day low at 46.16. Instead, it pushed higher, took out the swing high at 46.64, 65 actually. And then we're kind of back into the middle of the range, so just below 46.49. And honestly, I'm not really sure what the heck is going on with gold, because it's ranging again. If I just switch out to the 1 hour chart, it doesn't really look too good. I mean, again, if I just put a trend line here on gold, kind of feels like it wants to break out from this downtrend. So we had multiple lower highs. So this is the 1 hour chart, as you guys can see it, lower highs along the way. And now we're kind of having this bull flag thing happening in the past couple of hours. So, you know, previous day high could be a possible target at 46.82. Maybe I would be looking into that direction. Maybe look for some possible longs, but you know, not much to do with that. So yeah, bullish momentum is what I have on gold, but no proper target because I don't have my favorite supply demand zones. But yeah, a quick look on ES as well, kind of pushing higher. We have a swing high at 77.55. There's a really good chance ES might want to sweep that level. What happens after, who knows, right? So again, same situation. Everybody's gonna wait for wash, and of course I'll be focusing on NQ as always, and hopefully we can get some pew trades. Not like yesterday, by the way. I must add that I requested the payout, so $1,000, $1,059 something dollars requested in the London session. So yesterday, yeah, it was really. Yeah, I mean, it was good. I gotta admit, I was a little bit overwhelmed with the situation. I got beat up by the market open for my mistake, obviously. Oversized a little bit there. Then I hopped into a funded account, made a huge profit there. But the good news is the cold hard cash is already on my bank account. So this is why the rapid accounts are so amazing. I'm totally addicted. Also, the same account is already above 500, almost at $600 today. So yeah, again, cold hard cash every day with the rapid accounts, everyone. But yeah, let's go. That's all I have.
Let's
Nice
go.
job.
W's for Tom. So fast, Tom. The payout, the money in your bank account so quickly. And I think it didn't take you that long to pass that account, correct?
No, yeah, I passed the rapid eval in like, I think it was 3 days ish. I think it was like 3 days. I was pretty aggressive, I must tell you guys. I was really aggressive. We talked about it a few times. Also, Pine said the same. Like, I don't really like to spend too much time on my evals, so lately, especially in the last few weeks, I'm getting pretty aggressive on the evals, even though I'm kind of losing a little bit more evals than I should be. But yeah, anyway, I'm getting quicker on the evals. And then yesterday I was yesterday I got in the London session, I passed my evaluation account. I activated it immediately and made $3,000 in profit on the same day. And of course, because I have to keep the buffer, I requested money technically within 24 hours. So it's just super. I didn't see this kind of speed or this fast anywhere. So it's just amazing. Super great. I love the rapid. Yeah.
And during your stream, I think I heard you say you already booked some more profits in the account. Is that right?
Yeah. Exactly what I just said. So I'm already up. I'm already up on that account. Exactly 573 already. So I can request that too. If I want, obviously you have to wait 24 hours, I think, from the request. So, but I'm okay. So I'm definitely not going to do anything with it on a Friday.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will think about it, maybe to request it or build some more buffer. I have an idea for that, which I'm going to share with you guys a little bit later. I think it's really interesting. But yeah, rapid accounts all the way. I love it.
Let's go. I can share the current promos. So the rapid end of day is here to stay. Everyone, for only $104, you get this account using code YouTube. Everyone gets 4 uses of this. It is 50% off, so you save $104. This is the account that Tom took the payout from and will be taking another payout within the next 24 hours here. So this is what we love. Rapid means fast. end of day in your eval and in sim funded 90-10 split. You just cannot beat this account. So we also have 50% off all plans, any sizes. This is absolutely incredible. Using code YouTube, every time you use code YouTube, you get the best discounts, and it always helps us support the channel. So thank you, you guys. 50% off. 4 uses.
Oh, yeah.
And then after that, we still have sales. So just always type in our code and you will see the best discounts. And those are the current promos.
Oh yeah, everything is on sale, guys. So just type in the code YouTube, and you will always get the best available discount. And you know, as far as I look back, there's always a sale going on at MyFundedFutures. So the best thing, again, really is just a routine. You go to the checkout page, type in the code YouTube, and you'll see. That's it. That's how it goes.
Yes. And the big announcement yesterday was no subscription fees after you pay that one-time fee. That's it. So there's no more rebilling. You don't have to worry about it on any of the accounts. This is really, really big. You can just take your time and not feel like, oh my gosh, I don't want to get rebilled. I know I have felt that way before. I'm guessing all 3 of you guys have also felt that way, like feeling like you have to be in a rush.
I actually destroyed deliberately, intentionally, a few evaluation accounts. Like, oh, I'm gonna get rebuilt in like 3 days. I'm in a bit of a drawdown. I'm just gonna full port it. I don't care anymore. And I just, blown up the account. Don't tell this anyone. But yeah, this is what happened. And I did some stupid things there because the rebuild was a little bit pushing me, to be honest. And now, you can just take your time. That's it.
Yes. Exactly. And Myth asked a great question the other day. Once you buy the account, then can you just keep the account forever? Absolutely. As long as you put on a trade every 7 days. There is an inactivity rule. So just every 7 days, just put on a trade and you're good. So you can take like 6 months if you'd like, however long you would like to take. I love this.
Yeah. Take your time. Take your time,
yes.
everyone.
Hein, do you love...
Yeah, sorry. Myth is already locked in on the chart. I just saw his face like, he's locked in. What are you doing there?
Yeah, I'm just watching the 15-minute pre-orb. It's sitting at about 32 points right now. I really like it to be closer to 40. So I'm wanting it to push a little lower here.
You guys want to jump in?
No.
Okay.
I'm not going to jump in until the open, but I hate where the bottom side is. We're at a psych level at 650. We have the 50 EMA at 42. We have the VWAP at 37, and then we do have the open gap at 35. So I don't know. You got resistance down there, but you also got kind of an obvious draw. So I kind of like the top side more, which means it'll probably break out the bottom side and pay.
Oh, well, let's see. Let's see. Are you going to fade me today as well?
I'll do my best. Sometimes Tom knows what he's talking about. So, I have to be very careful with the fades. Just got to go for the scalp. That sort of thing.
I was able to catch Methodical Man's face, when he's fading me. So I don't know if I can show you this, but this is the face he makes when he's fading me. Like, oh, what's happening there?
And see, that's a great face right there. That's great.
Yeah. So just saying.
that's me saying, this is a perfect trade.
Yeah, so, exactly.
That's a horrible picture of my chin line.
I'm gonna print it out, and I'm gonna print it out for sure. I'm gonna put it somewhere here on my desk.
I got to get that looks maxing going. I gotta sharpen my jawline.
That's right.
Got to get that sharper. But yeah, it did close. We're at 32 points on the pre-orb. That's not my favorite. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's pretty close. I don't know that we opened up inside. So it's going to maybe be a bit tricky of a pre-orb this morning. We'll see.
We'll see.
Typically when it's this small, it's kind of a little choppy out of the gate. So we'll see what happens. I still may take it. I don't know that I'm going to take it on everything, though. So it is, if you are taking the pre-orb, it is 3 for 4 this week. Technically, it lost on Monday. There could have been an argument on Monday not to take the top side, but I play it mechanically, and so that puts it at 16 for 19. No way, is that right? 16, I think it's 16 for 19, which is at about 85%, which is right in line with what you expect from the pre-orb. So with a negative R. With the 1 to 1.5 R, you only need to win 6 out of 10 to break even. At 7 out of 10, you're making money. And at 8 out of 10, you're doing really well.
I know you were doing the negative R trades, Myth, but I think you showed that on gold. But I'm not sure. I mean, are you aiming for a positive R, or is that a different kind of strategy, or what are you genuinely looking for?
No.
Like,
So the pre-orb, you can go for a 2R if you want to. The win rate goes down to about 58%. So I like to see more wins. So I'm going for a 1.5 risk for 1R. So it's a negative R play, but it's not terrible. It was 2 for 1, 2 risk for 1R, but I've lowered it down in my forward testing. Found out that if it hits the 1.5 R, it's probably going to hit the 2R as well. So you can kind of tighten things up there. So,
yeah,
not too bad.
that's good. That is good.
But yeah, I don't do the negative R plays like Tom does, 150 point stop for 6 ticks.
But usually it works, It usually works. That's how I can stay in the trade for 8 hours if I have to. Doesn't matter.
99% of the time it works, but when it fails, it hurts. It hurts.
It does. Sometimes, not always.
No, it doesn't hurt because we are so tough. Don't you think as traders, you just have to be really tough, and over time you only become tougher and tougher?
Yeah,
yes,
for sure.
But then the market comes, kicks the door on you, and humbles you totally. That's
for
what's
sure.
happening.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I am
That's
trying
just-
my best to I'm kind of in that trader rehab mode where, hey, if the trade loses, we just put those accounts away, because now I have certain accounts that I'm using on the pre-orb, and so I'm not using those accounts for anything else. So if it loses, I just put them away. So we are up $3,000 on the week on those accounts from just trading the pre-orb. So
Let's go.
Okay.
So
That's the
even
way to
even
do
if we lose today, we're still green on the week because we're only going to be risking 1,500. So
Wow. Okay.
Woo!
I love
so
it.
there you go. That's the plan. But I do have this Rapid account loaded up here. I don't know if I'll be able to take this is a funded Rapid account. I'm going to do something a little different with it. I'm not going to take it off at 10 points. We're going to just trail the stock 10 points behind price. So if it kind of just goes, maybe we'll catch a decent sized move on this funded Rapid account. It is just a 25K, same risk to reward on it. So yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Nice.
I like it.
How are we doing on likes, Tom?
Oh, yes. How are we doing on those likes? Let me just refresh the page. Give me a second here. 143. That's a good start. I love it. All right. Getting closer to 700 viewers, guys. We are really, really, really happy that everybody's spending time here with us. So 143 is a good standard start. We like it. 350 is the bare minimum that we need to reach until 1030. All right. So that is the minimum goal. We can get to 400. Yesterday we made it to 400. So let's do it again. Let's go. And we are getting closer to 68,000 subscribers. So 2K more. I'm going to do the dance, and it's not just about the dance, everybody. The biggest giveaway ever in the history of MyFundedTV is going to happen, and we are really excited for it. So share the stream link, everyone, and subscribe, smash the likes, and of course, if you're watching us on X or TikTok, please make sure to hop over. Just a few more likes away, a few more clicks away. Smash it and feed the algorithm on YouTube. That's how it goes. Thank you.
Absolutely. We are less than 100 away from hitting 68,000 subscribers.
Man,
Let's
come
go.
on. Let's go. That's so close.
Easy.
Amazing.
So close. Can we do it today? What do you guys think?
Log
think
into
we
your
have
alt accounts. Get it going.
Yeah, if everybody is grabbing the alt accounts, easy. Push the button. Get the alt accounts ready. And push it.
Let's go. We have 682 people watching us live right now. I'm guessing some of you guys watch us every single day and you haven't hit that subscribe button yet. So please hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much. When we hit 70,000, as Tom mentioned, giveaways and special dance. Tom has been working so hard on the special dance. choreographing it, looking for different ideas, which by the way, if you have ideas, do take Tom on his X account
Oh my gosh,
and let
yes.
him know. We're so excited. We keep building it up, Tom, every single day. We're like, oh, it's gonna be such a good dance.
I'm getting nervous, Terry. I'm already sweating if I think about it, but it's going to be amazing. So I'm kind of sacrificing myself to the cause. So, let's do it, everybody. I promise I will deliver. All right. I don't know how it's going to look like, but I will do my best. So let's make sure everybody subscribes. Let's go.
Let's go.
It's going to be so good. You're the quadruple threat. You can sing, you can dance, you can act, and you can trade.
Yeah. The only thing is you need to turn off the screen and the volume down, and it's going to be fine. Yeah. It's fine.
It's going to be good. I see MyFundedFutures just dropped a poll, Jackson Hole. Something big will happen, or it's a nothing burger. What do you guys think?
I think it's going to be a nothing burger. I mean, there might going to be some questions, but as far as I was reading it, it should be just only a speech. Should not be commenting too much on the market, at least on the normal. In a perfect world, that's how it should go by. So no brand new information should be surfacing. So I'm just hoping that there will be no surprise there. That's what I think.
Okay. Tom is hoping for no surprises.
I'm going to place a bet that there's going to be a surprise. I think Warsh is going to come out and say something, and the market's going to tank today. It's finally going to be red. It's going to just go right to the bottom, and I'm going to try to short it all day.
Did Terry win the bet the other day? I can't remember.
Oh, yeah.
I did.
She did.
Oh.
Queen Terry.
Queen for the day.
Yes, we did have a bet the last time we were on with you, Myth. And my bet was NQ would finish in the green, and Pine, Myth, and Tom all betted that it would end in the red, and I won, so I get to be called Queen. Okay, I'm ready, you guys. I'm ready.
All hail the Queen, Terry.
Neil. Yes.
Thank you, Myth. I haven't heard Tom call me Queen yet.
Or Pine, they're just waiting.
Oh, Queen Terry, of course. You're everybody's queen here. The queen of the whole channel.
Thank you, guys.
So Queen Terry, I think we need to do another. What do we all think? Red or green today? Let's do it.
Oh no. Okay.
I mean,
I'm gonna say green. That's it. Green. 100%. It's gonna be such a bullish day,
Today?
everybody. It's gonna rip off everything. Yeah.
I'm gonna go red.
Take a look.
Red day.
You're gonna go red.
It is Friday.
It's Friday. I feel like Fridays we love to grind higher, but it's such a wild card what Warsh is going to say. We had Nvidia reporting earnings this week, which was very positive. I'm going to vote green. Yeah, I'm going to go with Tom. Green.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm going to join Pine on the wild side then. I was going to go with Tom, but since you took him first, I'm going to join Pine on the wild side and say it's red.
All right. Don't worry, it's fine. It's fine. It's completely okay.
We might be the two princes.
It could be.
Uh-oh.
All right, we are open. We are pushing lower here out of the pre-orb. So
yeah, but it's normal. We obviously have to reprice some fair value gaps lower and take some orders maybe. So come on, NQ, don't let us down. Keep pushing higher. Come on.
Look at this thing go.
Okay. All right. It's getting lower. What is going on?
So YM's interesting. YM keeps rejecting that 750 area. It's been rejecting it over and over and over. It can't seem to claim that 750s, 780s and trade above it. It pushes up above and then comes right back down in. And it's just putting in a kind of a big, massive, well, I wouldn't say massive, but just a range of like 200 points where it just keeps going back and forth. So it'd be interesting if we ended up trading above that.
Mm-hmm.
I would say maybe above 780s up through that 800s to see if we can get a push above, or if we start trading below that 600s, then we might start to free fall a little bit. So that's what I'm gonna be watching for with YM. For all you
Okay.
YM traders out there, I don't know. I don't think there's many of you guys, but I've been getting a lot of messages about people like, "Oof, I switched to YM and I can actually breathe when I trade in the mornings." So
But the thing is, when it starts to go, then it can
Yeah.
be really
Oh,
really
yeah.
crazy fast, right?
yeah, I mean it's $5 a point, and if you're trading the mini, and but it can really move. You know, you can have 600, 700, 800 point days, 1,000 point days in the range, so it can really go.
Hmm.
I'll go ahead and drop my order on the top side on the pre-orb. The bottom side might get tricky here. I don't know if I'll be able to get the order in there, but we're going to drop it on the top side and see what happens. Trying to
Yeah,
run up.
I'm trying to figure out if I should place something for a quick scalp, but I'm not gonna do the same mistake like yesterday. Although my worst trading session here on MyFundedTV was a couple of months ago, like 2 months ago. I think I was down like $1,500 or $1,600 on just 2 or 3 trades. I was like, ugh. But yeah, and it happened to me twice. I think it was a Monday and it was then a Wednesday. So I was down. I lost quite a bit there because of oversizing. So even though the idea was somewhat okay, but that's how bad it can be if you oversize, guys. So, you know, especially at the open, you got to trade carefully. Yeah.
Yeah, see, I hate that we have everything here. It kind of makes me want to interject some bias into this first pre-orb trade, which you're not supposed to have. It makes me want to just ignore the short altogether if it gets tagged in and just only take the long.
All right.
I'm not supposed to do that.
Is it supposed to be purely systematic, like 100% myth?
Just mechanical, yep.
Mechanical. Okay.
Yeah, so if it pushes back above 50, you're supposed to just drop the short order, and if it tags you in, it tags you in, and whatever happens.
So I guess you did a lot of back testing, has some data,
Yes,
right?
I have over a year of back testing and over 6 months of forward testing.
Good. And forward testing too. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you definitely know what to expect. Right. That's good.
Did you do it by hand?
Yes, manually, everything.
Wow.
That's a lot of time and energy, guys, by the way. A lot
All the
of
way down
time.
to the 5-second chart so that I can see exactly how each candle moved. Because you can't, with such a tight stop and the high volatility, you can't just look at a 1-minute candle and be like, oh, it won.
I did see you doing backtesting streams as well on your channel. You used to do that. Yeah.
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
I probably am just going to
Good
only
luck.
take the long over here on this one. So,
Okay, so I'm gonna sit in my hand. I try, and yeah, as far as I'm seeing it, there's nothing down there to go for, so I'm will be focusing on the 700s. So good luck, everybody.
Good
Thank you.
luck.
here we
I'm
go.
gonna stand on my hands.
Stand on your hands.
Yeah, I have a standing desk. so-
Whoa.
Push
There we
down
go.
there.
Pushing down. God, it's so
Nice little
volatile.
move there.
It's going to go for the London, looks like it.
All right, still dropping a little bit there. Okay, no surprise so far.
Ran those
Could be
most recent
sweeping.
swings.
Yeah, could be sweeping some lows down below 590. So it's a no bueno right now for me. Just waiting.
I'm gonna hop in a short, just one micro.
On micro. That's good.
Yeah. It's my pro trade.
The
Tom
probe
taught me
trade.
this. Tom
Yeah.
taught me this. It's called the probe trade.
The good thing
It's
about
like
the
you're
probe trade.
testing, you're testing.
Exactly. And you know, it eliminates the fear. That's the main purpose. So I'm getting that's
Yeah.
like, what is the purpose of the probe trade other than trying to make profit? The main purpose is to eliminate the fear. You know, that's it. That's
Yes.
the purpose.
Exactly. Get a temperature. I'm checking the steak to see if it's to the right temperature. I'm working on my cooking skills.
No?
There you go.
It looks like it wants to go take out the overnight low.
Oh, yeah, it does. It does.
I had the best burger last night for dinner. It was so
Oh,
good.
tell me about it. I love burgers.
Went to this restaurant.
Go.
Yeah, it was so good.
Okay,
Let's
London
go.
Low. London Low is almost down there.
Let's
being taken.
go. I'm gonna put
577. Where's the TP?
I'm going to put it at 67.
67. All right.
67.
6-7.
Ooh,
There we
It's
go.
dropping.
There's the London low.
Oh, it's going. Go.
look
Come
at
on.
this. Did you hit almost down there, right?
Not yet.
Not
It
yet.
went down to 7-1.
What a drop here, guys. Wow.
Go.
Still not in the trade yet. Should be dropping more.
Almost.
There we go.
There you
We
go.
got it.
Got it.
W's.
W's for Terry.
Oh wow. You actually bottom ticked 6-7 on NQ.
Absolutely
Yeah,
bottom
it
ticked
went
it.
to 5. It went to 566.50 on MNQ.
Oh yeah, NQ 6-7 exactly, and then
You see.
bounce and just rallied.
I'm gonna
Nice.
switch over to the
Thank
different
you.
account here so I can trade this. Let's see.
It's the probe trade. The power of the probe
The
trade.
power of the pro trade.
Yes.
Terry learned to take that profit at 6-7 by watching the ICT mentorship. I think it was episode 3.
she did that, right?
Yeah, I think 15 minutes and 30 seconds in.
The secrets.
Secrets.
No, I learned it from Tom. Tom
No,
Sabo.
Let's go.
I'm not
Trade.
teaching. I'm not doing anything.
Just
Nice
get
trade.
in there. As
Just
Kay
get in
says,
there. That's
in
right.
there.
Get in there.
Get in there.
Exactly.
Hand on the mouse.
And on the mouse. Oh wow, look at this. It seems like Terry, it seems like we might gonna get on the wrong side here by the end of the day.
Oh.
It's very early.
We don't know. It's very early. Warsh might say something very positive. We never know. Or something terrible. I don't know.
And guess what YM's doing? Pushing higher. So it's
It does.
Yeah, it's doing what it does.
YM. It loves to do its own thing.
Yeah, and lately it's just been doing the opposite of what NQ is doing. And
Yeah.
then sometimes a little bit later in the afternoon or after the morning kind of push, they start to follow each other a little bit. It's just been a trend for the month of August. I don't know.
So I see Bitcoin is down by about 1%. Crude is also down a little over 1%. That's very bullish, Tom, for our case.
Well, anything can happen.
I mean, not the Bitcoin part, but the crude oil. ES is in the green by about 14 points, 13 points. YM is also in the green. So maybe NQ is just taking some liquidity. We shall see.
Yeah, I'll be curious of what's gonna happen. The way I see it on the 5-minute is that it was a perfect sweep for now. So we took out the London low. Everything is kind of bouncing. I mean, NQ is bouncing nicely. So relative equal highs at 707. I'm really focusing on that level, and I might going to jump in with 2 micros. So I'm jumping into a long position. I know I'm super early. So I jumped into a long 2 micros here. Nothing special.
Man,
But
nice,
yeah.
Tom. I was gonna say I just tried
Go
to short
Tom.
YM and totally missed my order.
It's too early still, by the way, just saying. So I might be definitely early on this, but I'm all right. I want to give it a shot. Yeah.
This is your probe trade.
Well,
Tom's
this is
probe
kind of
trade.
like the pro trade. Yeah, this is on
Today.
Yeah. So I don't really want to
Actually,
hold it.
I don't mind
Too
it. I
much.
kind of like it, Tom.
I mean,
Close
I'm
above
kinda-
628 here is going to be a really good idea on the 2-minute. See if we can push through there.
trying to utilize the candle at 931 as my inversion gap, and hoping that it might go higher. If we can take out the swing high at around 646, maybe I would take off 1 micro up there. and then leave a runner for 700. Yeah, I would be okay with 700 with the runner. So yeah, partial
Alright.
TP at 644.75 and final TP is 699.50. So this is the final
Long
version
one,
of this.
Ooh, it's squeezing.
29 here on mine.
Moving my
Yeah.
stop a little bit closer. Stop is 574, so I should not be losing too much if it decides to keep dropping.
Myth, did your pre-orb work?
It didn't trigger yet.
Oh, it didn't trigger. Okay.
No, you could have taken it pre-market, but I didn't do that.
So yeah, it was crazy on my YM. I tried to go short. I had an order sitting right there at 727. It pushed up and to 727. And oh, nice, Tom.
Yeah, let's go.
W's in the chat for Tom's trade there.
Oh, it's
But
fine.
yeah, it pushed up to 727 and then it never filled me and then it just rolled back down. So that's 2 days in a row that I missed that trade. It kind of sucks, but it's all right.
Yeah, no, it's I hate those things when missing a trade with just a few ticks or even points. That's just, I hate it.
Yeah, I hit the ask. So I hit the ask and it never, instead of marketing in, because I usually just mark it in or hit the ask, but yeah. Oh well.
Well, we did take out the 646. It might come back at me, which there you go. It does. Maybe I should not be moving it to break even. Give it some room, because I kind of feel like that we have a really good opportunity to push it to 700. But
Yeah, I agree. We got low resistance above, Tom. We just got to break above that 650. You should see a nice Hulk smash candle.
Hulk smash. Myth,
up into
tell me,
670, 675.
I'm gonna do as you say. Should I move back my stop to give some room to the trade or leave it at break even?
I think if we can close above here, the idea would be if we close above 643 on the 2 minute, that this thing's just going to squeeze. Let's see what it does. We got 1 minute left.
So should I leave my stop at break even?
Depending upon where this candle closes, I wouldn't move the break
Okay,
even
you're not
yet.
giving me a straight answer. I need chat for chat.
Yes,
help
yes.
me out.
Leave your stop right there. It's fine. But I'm telling you, we're about to accelerate. This thing is
All
about
right,
to
all
blast.
right. I'm leaving my stop there. All right.
Whoa,
accelerate
look, it's
right here.
going.
I don't see anything holding ES down here. We should accelerate right to 675 if we can close up here nice and full. So let's see if it can do it. There we go. Now we're into the pre-order
All
here.
right.
I want to just
There it
see it
goes.
squeeze right through there.
Go.
Let's go.
Could just go
We
right
like
into
it.
675 fast.
So close.
Oh my gosh.
Run!
Run!
Go.
Run!
Go.
We want to see 700s up there.
We actually had a really perfect entry here, guys. We had a sweep of the London low, low resistance liquidity above. We had a nice 30-second inversion at 608.75. That's what I entered off of. I'm already out, by the way, because I was in a mini. I took 15 points on my builder.
Let's
Nice.
go. W's for Myth.
That is nice.
Very, very nice entry there. I do still have the order sitting at 682.50 for the 10 points. We'll see if we get it. I don't know.
I love it.
So really the pre-orb after 3-4 minutes, it's not really something I like to take, but we'll give it a shot today. We're playing with house
One thing-
money, so.
Wow.
Look at the squeeze. Wow.
One thing I will do is if we trade above the 680s, I think I need to move my stop to secure just a little bit there because, you know, why would I give all this back? So there you go. I'm moving my stop. I don't know, up to 630 something. 37 is good. So securing some profit there if it comes back at me. But hey, let's tag the 700 there, everybody. So
Look at that rally.
Amazing. Now it's heading towards the overnight high.
Go.
Wow.
let's go 700. Let's tag that 700. Come on.
Go.
You know what? I don't even need to wait for it. I can just close it down, right?
Yeah.
I'm closing it down. There you go. Do it. I did it. I closed it down.
Push the
Please
button.
for Tom.
gotta
You know,
check
because it's
on-
always doing it. Whenever we get close to a round number or significant high, low, whatever, significant level, it kind of likes to do that, like bounces off, rejecting, whatever. I don't care about those last few points because it's only one micro. So why would I give it all back, or at least a big portion of it? So yeah, took profit there. But hey, I still think that we should be taking out that 700 though, you know, and higher.
All right, the pre-orb did pay, by the way, to the top side there. Just took it. So
It loves to go to the like about 5 points or so from those whole numbers and then just reject or bounce. It loves to do that.
It does it all the time, and but doesn't matter really, because if you booked some good profits there, then obviously, you know, you're kind of locked in on the chart. You know, you're following how the candles are printing, and you make the decision quickly. That's why you're a trader. You know, and you're like, okay, I don't care about those last few dollars. Let's just close it and get away, and that's it. That's what you do. But yeah, just like you said, Pine, it happens like 90% of the time. Whenever round numbers, psychological levels, gaps, swing highs, swing lows, daily highs, lows, whatever, session highs, lows, just a few points before the market reaches that level, it kind of retraces, pulls back, whatever. I hate it. So anyway, still.
Yeah.
The idea is it should be going, but you know, it's a pullback. Now it's
it's kind of banging his head on 77.58 there. If it pops 58, we're kind of off to the races. So probably hits Tom's 707 target. I think we go higher. I'm looking at like 785s up there.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. I think we continue to push. I'm not in a position because, you know, I got stopped out right there. But yeah, I think it continues to go. But pre-orb is now, it went 4 for 5 this week, guys. It's a really solid week. That's what you expect, right? If you're running an 85% win rate, 4 for 5 is right in line.
Yeah.
So if you're risking 300 for 200, that would mean that you made $500 this week trading it, which is good. Doesn't sound really like a lot, but I mean, think about it. If you got an accountant payout, $500 in a week,
it adds up.
Yeah,
it adds up, everybody. And this is what we keep missing. And by the way, I wanted to share an idea here. I was thinking about this. Like I was telling Pine a couple of weeks ago at the roundtable, like it really puts me under pressure a lot. Like when you have to aim for that $500, so you take out the $500 on your rapid because that's the minimum, right? So what we as traders are kind of doing, like, yeah, take out the 500, let's get another one next day, or maybe aim for more. And I'm like always feeling that pressure, like, oh my gosh, I need to do another $500. I mean, you know, you because you want to push it. But I was thinking this morning, and I never really did that, and maybe I try it this time. Okay, don't worry, it's coming. So,
go for it, Pine. Say it, Pine.
What if I'm not taking out that $500 because I'm gonna have that mental edge on my end, so I don't have to aim for that 500 the next time. So I'm just gonna leave $2,600 on my rapid account. I'm not on the 50K. So if I leave $2,600, I never have to aim for that 500 anymore. If I just make 200 the other day, or the next day just 100 or something, like, I will not be under the pressure of trying to make that extra $500. So I'm just leaving an extra buffer there, and then maybe I can get rid of that $500 pressure there. I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking about it.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, it like you're talking about. I mean, it feels like you have to hit that number.
Yeah,
you got to take that out of your mind and still just treat it like a daily.
Okay, how do I do that? You say take that out of your mind, but how do I do that?
It's tough. It's tough. That's the struggle, right? That's the struggle. So, I'm sure Pine Tree has more experience with it than I do, but
it's definitely a struggle. That's why I was actually thinking, you know, that you're kind of describing a little bit like how the builder plan works. So like what Miss trading right now, those builder plans, it's, you know, you try to get those 50% consistencies throughout the days, but if you could treat the rapid the same way and just kind of go for those little base hit days and then try to get that payout, the builder plan is very similar, where you can get paid out every 48 hours. And so that's why I say, is like, guys, those builder plans are really good too, especially with the end of day drawdown and passing one day, and then just hitting your base hit days, 50% days. Then yeah, they can work both ways there. So But yeah, it's good. I like the plan, Tom.
Yeah, or I just start drinking. I don't know.
Mhm.
Something.
That is the solution to most problems.
Just joking, of
I've
course.
been told.
Yeah, so got to ease the pressure somehow. But yeah, look at this. The market got
think-
rejected at 700. Yeah, go on, Terry.
Yeah. Oh, I think rotating accounts is such a key component to many prop traders getting multiple payouts or just getting payouts in general. I think whatever plan you're kind of committing to, I know for me, I think rotating accounts is a key part of it. Yes. So
Yeah, it's definitely.
maybe your plan, but with multiple rapid end of day and rotating perhaps. We can have up to 3 of the rapids in sim funded. So
Mhm.
you could rotate like 3 of them and do
Also,
that.
like, it's a really important thing here what you mentioned, Terry, because obviously I'm also trying to work on my copy trading skills to handle the pressure, but having said that, like, I always go back to square one. Like, I always did the best when I was rotating the accounts. So one key takeaway from my personal trading journey, and obviously it's different for everyone, but if you're new in trading, then one key takeaway for you who's new in trading is not to copy trade, rotating the accounts. That gave me definitely less stress, and my performance was definitely got better. I mean, it did. So that helped me to get those payouts, especially in 2024 was my aha moment, which was not like a particular moment or a day. It was like, I was actually talking about it in my streams. Like I could stretch it out for that whole summer of 2024 for a couple of weeks at least, when I realized, because I also tried to copy trade back in 2024 a lot, by the way. And I was trading with minis more, and I was like, okay, no more. No, I mean, not no more, but definitely no copy trading. Let's go with the micros and let's start to rotate. And then it started to make sense. Like, okay, let's spread the risk between the accounts and let's just, let's do it. And that was
exactly.
Yeah, one of that aha moments.
This thing should squeeze above 700, guys. It should just rip.
I heard that.
679.
I did hear that too. Okay,
I'm
so
looking
Okay,
at
myth is
707.
long.
myth is long.
Myth is long.
707.50 should be taken out, by the way.
I want to see this thing just rip right through there if he gets back above 700. We are kind of fighting a pivot point there.
Are you looking for 707 myth?
Shoot.
Yeah, 707.50.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
So
everyone.
everybody, go on, Terry.
MyFundedFutures, just drop the form. Make sure you get your name on that form for a chance to win a free account from MyFundedFutures. There is a keyword. Tune in. MyFundedFutures,
Yeah.
just drop the clues for the keyword in our chat. You do have to be present in order to win, so make sure you stick around. And if you see your name as a winner, make sure you tag at MyFundedFutures prop firm in order to claim your prize. Otherwise, there will be a re-roll, and you will be so sad going into the weekend.
I'm so
Exactly.
sad that this trade did not hit. Rude.
Oh,
Ah,
it went down. So guys, lock into the chat. Don't go anywhere. If you need to use the bathroom, don't. Just hold it. All right. That's
good
it.
luck.
Good luck.
Yes, you have to use the restroom before the show starts. Just
Yeah,
a good tip for everyone.
very important.
I wasn't gonna say adult diapers, but anyway, hold it. All right.
Terry, I missed the 5-minute re-break on the other side. Did you take it?
No, I was super excited.
I completely
Just
missed it.
talking to you guys, and yeah, I missed that one. Maybe it looks like the 15-minute orb was barely tagged on the buy side. Oof.
What's
Oofda.
going
If
on
you hopped
here?
into the 15-minute orb, you're taking some heat.
Oh yeah, I don't even have the 15 marked out anymore. I'm on a
Why? That,
I'm on a
I
new
don't
setup.
understand it.
Guys,
I'm
so I don't
short.
have everything. What are we short on?
Pine is short.
MNQ.
All right.
Just gonna take a little stab here. Just 3 micros. Stop's gonna be 704. It's gonna be quite wide here. We're gonna look for a
Ooh.
little rollover here.
We do have a
Okay.
2-minute inversion to the downside there. I don't trust it since we're so close to the buy side, but
Oof.
it might still
It's getting
pay for
twitchy.
Pine. Yeah, it might still pay. I don't know if there was some news there, but that definitely was not a normal candle. at the
I
close
don't know
of that
what
last
happened.
2 minutes.
I'm gonna check for headlines real quick. Let's see if something happened there.
If you guys haven't
What?
already, let's hit that
Nothing.
like button and subscribe. Remember, we want to see Tom
Trailing my
do
stop
that
here.
dance.
All right, I'm out.
Let's go.
Woo! W's.
And it's gonna keep going.
Pine wanted to get out right there. He wanted to the front run the WeWop.
I actually
So-
don't even have the WeWop on my chart anymore.
He knew
I
it was there, guys. He's hiding it from you.
I
He's
just-
hiding it.
Yeah, I just knew. You know, it's so funny when I used to just trade off the 5-minute chart, and I first got on YouTube. I was lurking on someone's stream. It wasn't yours, Myth. It was actually some I don't know. I don't even know if they still stream anymore. But I was lurking, and they obviously were watching my stream. They're like, he must have a 1-minute chart somewhere on his when he's streaming, and it's so weird to hear someone talking about you when they don't even know you're there
You're
when they're
behind the
streaming.
scenes. Oh, I
They're
do
like,
that
"Oh,
all
yeah."
the time.
Yeah. But it's just like, oh, I know. But there's just like, yeah, he must have a 1-minute chart on his. And I was like, no, I just trade off the 5. But yeah, because I think what it is because sometimes I'll like to scalp off just the 5-minute candle by just watching the momentum of that particular candle. So there's really no like setup to me. It's just I'm just trying to trade on momentum or something. And so
Right.
I think they thought I was watching a smaller time frame, like looking for a break or something, which is kind of funny.
We are
You
turning
read the
into a
tape.
BPR here. We'll
You
see if
read
this
the
bounces. This is a spot where you could, I mean, if we're going to bounce, this is where it probably happens. So we'll see.
So interesting. Are we gonna go down to that 19 level? I'm kind of thinking if it wants to go lower or not. Not sure.
So yeah, that
Yeah,
trade was
war
just based off the.
speaking.
Oh, that's
Hmm.
probably what it is. We
Hmm.
got that trade was just based off the 2-minute inside outside bar combo.
I do see
So-
that. Nice. We kind of
The
That's
combo.
Yeah, I
It
missed
is
that.
just flirting with the VWAP right now.
That also had a 2-minute inversion there too, Pine. So like you had quite a few things there together. But man, there is a lot of support into that area. That's what scares me. It's like shorting into the EMAs, into the VWAP. You
Hmm.
know, you are in premium still, so I mean, I don't think it's a bad entry for sure. Did you was that daily payouts or what?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go.
Like it. Nice.
Yeah, should be a pretty decent one today.
There we go, bouncing off that BPR down there. VWAP midpoint, the open price, a whole lot of stuff. Like I said, if we're gonna bounce, this is where it happens at. I'm not gonna take a stab at it, but one could. One could.
Yeah. It looks
And by the one, I
interesting.
mean his name is Tom.
Oh, really?
What do you think, Tom?
I don't know. I'm kind of watching there's a gap down there at, let's see, the low is 19. I don't know if it wants to tag that for liquidity. Now that candle is the 936 candle, and we have the first presentation gap down at 597. I don't know. I don't know if it wants to get down there, or is this just trolling everybody to try to go again for that 707. So it's hard to decide what to do
I had to
here.
guess this thing is about to just explode back to the upside, which means it's going down. Oh,
I mean, for some liquidity purposes, it might need to sweep that 19. I'm not sure, by the way, but you know, it would make more sense. But I don't know.
We have
I
War
don't know.
speaking in about 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
Hmm.
Is it better to get flat before he speaks, or do you just leave your trade on?
I would be flat.
Yeah, it might be safer to be flat, but I'm just kind of looking for a quick. I'm not gonna jump in. I was like 2 seconds away from pressing the sell button here because I do think that we are going to get down to 619 and sweep liquidity. But even before going higher, it would make more sense, but I'm not gonna do it. Yesterday, I got burned quite a bit. So, I mean, on that first 2 trades at the open, and I'm just not trusting this price action right now. And NQ was really tricky today, all day, like really, especially the London session. Like this, guys, the London session was pure torture right now. I mean, it was trying to go for the Asia low multiple times. And as soon as it got like a few ticks or just a few points close to the Asia, it got bouncing up, like obviously not too much because the volume is lower in the London session, but it was bouncing 20-30 points immediately. I was like, dude, this is unbearable. So it was tricky. I'm not trusting this right now. I think everybody's going to wait for
I would take
wash.
this if it was after 10 a.m. This is 100% a spot where I would long if it was after 10 a.m. So with the news, you know, with the speaker and the things going on here, I'm just going to sit on my hands. But yeah, this is, if we were after 10 a.m. a little later in the day, I'd long here for sure.
Yeah.
But I know Tom this would be a spot where we'd fade each other.
Yeah.
Tom would probably win.
No,
he'd get his 6 ticks for sure.
No, I'm not that good. Just sometimes no. The 6 ticks, right? But hey, actually my win ratio is 99.9%. So
99.9. It's hard to fade somebody like that. I saw someone else with a 99% win rate once.
Really?
So, yeah, I did. It's interesting.
YM's just chopping around bad. I feel like just waiting for Warsh to come out and speak. It was interesting, that little twitchiness there about 5 minutes ago.
So you could have 2 conditions here. We have a kind of a BPR to the downside and then sort of one to the upside. If we break back above 680 here, this thing's just going to go to the moon. If we kind of, you know, if we get below 620s, we're probably going to make new lows. So you can just have conditions and just wait.
I agree. Once we get above 680, I might even jump into a heavy buy, maybe like 5 micros even, I don't know, and try to aim for that 707. So yeah, I might do that.
680?
Yeah, somewhere around 680. Let's see. There's a fair value gap on the 1 minute, 680.50. So yeah, let's go with 680-ish. It would be better to have an up close candle, so not just a wick. So on the 1 minute, I'd like to see up close candles above 680. And, you know, if I can catch like, I don't know, 15 to 20 points on a good move with a heavier scalp, I might jump in. But as I said, that 619 down there, it's kind of teasing it. And on the 1 minute, it looks like a bear flag thing. Who knows?
Kind of.
I don't know.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's just at about unchanged. About 2 minutes until Warsh is scheduled to speak. We have the round table.
We have the round table though. So if you guys down, we can do it anytime.
Yeah, I'm down. And then
Terry's
then
down.
if you guys see anything amazing, we can always pause and take a look at the charts. Otherwise, we can just hop right in. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's go. I haven't even seen these questions. I didn't even look at them.
Let's go. Oh yeah. We have some good ones today. Oh my gosh, by the way, we are going to 6. Anyway, we're doing the round table. So the thing is, these are good ones. The first one is going to be interesting. One market or follow the opportunity, which means like what we're interested in. Should a futures trader focus on mastering one market such as NQ or actively switch between NQ, ES, gold, or other markets depending on where the best opportunity is, right? So which one? Terry, take us away.
I personally think mastering one market is better. It's easier. I know when I first started to trade, I was like chasing all the stocks in play, and it was just so confusing because it was hard to figure out the sizing. Oh my goodness, you guys. Warsh must be speaking. Do you see this?
Yeah.
Yes. So actually, some news came out. University of Michigan sentiment final came out, or maybe this is also Warsh speaking. But yes, I think it's just easier to focus on one market. And if there isn't a catalyst that's happening, then it's okay. Just like sit out. Like you don't have to trade that one market every single day. Like you can just wait until it's in play. So those are my thoughts.
All right, Pine, what do you think?
Well, I trade multiple markets just because when I stream at night, 5:45 p.m. Eastern time on my own YouTube. Shout out. No, but it's usually the slower markets, and so I often will trade gold and NASDAQ and whatever opportunity, whatever instrument that's actually moving. So I will trade multiples.
Pine jumps in everywhere. What's moving? All right, we like that. Myth.
When I first started trading, I focused only on one asset, and I think that's the best way to do it, especially if you're new. Just focus on one asset, and then later on, once you kind of gain some experience, you understand how the market moves, you really got that screen time in, then you can take that and move it over to maybe a gold chart, a YM, a ES, things like that. But when you're very new, you really should just focus on one market.
All right, focus on one market. I do agree, by the way, at the end here, I must say, like, if you're new, definitely focus on only one market. And I think overall, even if you're getting better, 2 markets are enough. Maybe 3, but 2. All right. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. Thank you so much, everybody. So the thing is, the next topic is moving to break even too soon is the question. What we want to know is moving a stop loss to break even too quickly one of the most overlooked ways traders sabotage otherwise good trades, maybe? So is it a good thing to move it too soon to break even? Are traders sabotaging their own strategy with this or not? So take us away, Terry.
It's so funny when you said that, because when I was a student, I would be like, teacher, pick me, pick me. Yes, I think it is a way that you can end up sabotaging yourself, because I know I've done that when I first started to trade, where I was like, ooh, let me be really smart and let me put a really tight stop. And that way I will lose very little, and then then my upside will be huge. And let me tell you, I got stopped out like a million times in a row. It was awful. So I think for most trades, you do have to give it some room to breathe. Just the market, it just bounces everywhere. So you don't want to just keep taking loss after loss after loss, like into infinity. And then you'll be like, oh, like you'll just give up. So don't give up. Yeah,
give some room.
I think stops need some rooms. Exactly.
Yeah, all right. Give some room to trade. All right, Pine.
I don't like break-even stops. I hate it. I really do. I think you got to just pick your risk, or just set your risk where you want your stop to be, and let it go. And you don't have to necessarily go for your full TP. Sometimes you can take it off a little bit early, but I really hate moving my stop to break even and then having it come back and get me and then go in my direction. It drives me crazy. It can tilt me.
Pine hates it. Don't move it. All right, Myth.
I absolutely move my stop to break even once we hit a point to where price should accelerate. I've been in the market long enough to know that if price hits a certain level, we should move through that level very quickly. And we really shouldn't come back to my entry. So for that reason, I move my stop to break even when it makes sense to me, just based on chart time, and experience. So I move my stop to break even very quickly.
All right, move the stop to break even very quickly. Thank you. Yeah, I'm kind of a mix there, because sometimes I move it, sometimes don't. Depends on the situation, I think. But yeah, thank you. Let's move on to the next one. Really interesting. If you want to have a great example for our next topic, just switch back to yesterday's stream and watch what I did. So anyway, what should a trader do immediately after making an accidental execution mistake, such as entering 10 contracts, for example, 10 minis, or actually you can't even do that on the 50K, or 10 micros, 20 micros, instead of just clicking, 1. So basically an execution mistake. What if you make an order mistake there? What can you do? Take us away, Terry.
You just add to the mistake. You just keep going.
Right?
Don't do that. Don't do that. No, you immediately, let me tell you what you're supposed to do. You're immediately supposed to get flat. Just stop. Because if you continue, and it's so easy to just keep compounding the mistakes. And yes, you might get lucky on that one. We've all been there. But in the long run, it's just really bad habits. So it's better just to get flat. Get your booty flat.
Get out of there, says Terry. Fine?
Yes.
Yeah, it never goes your way when you fat finger a trade. I tell you, it seems like it always goes against you. But yeah, I really just got to get flat. Just get out of it as quick as possible. It is crazy too. When you're trading futures, like how much money you can lose if you fat finger a trade. So be very careful out there. I mean, it's sometimes it's like depending on the size that you fat finger it is, it could be like $100-$200 like instantly. And if you're trading an account over the buffer, it can really hurt. It's like I always said, like, I never lost money so fast in my life by fat fingering a trade. It's like,
oh yeah. So get out of there, says Pine as well. Myth.
Yeah, it really depends on how bad you fat finger it. If you're in a position, you're over leveraged on a certain account, then you should certainly get flat. However, if you're in an account where you can maybe just move your stop up to where your normal risk might have been, say your normal risk is $200, move your stop up to the 10 points, see if the trade works in your favor. I've done that before. But also if I'm copy trading, you just get flat because, like Pine said, it never goes in your direction until you actually close it. Once you close it, then it goes your way. But yeah, to be safe, you should just get flat, or either at least reduce the risk to where you're fine.
All right, or revenge trade on your funded account and make some money. Anyway, but yeah.
Rotate.
Yeah, rotate. All right, thank you. Yeah, very good answers. Thank you so much. All right. The next one, what is your best trading hour? This is interesting. So should traders track their performance separately by time of day to discover when their strategy actually performs best? This is really cool. So what's your best trading hour? Terry?
Yes, mine is New York. It's definitely New York, and then pre-market, right before New York. Those are my best times. I can't tell you how many accounts I've lost during Globex, around Globex, Asia session. So I think there is something to checking your trades and seeing when you mostly win and when you mostly lose. I think that's very smart.
Okay. Thank you. Pine?
Yeah, 100% New York Open. Between 9:30 to right around 11 a.m. Eastern time. That's kind of the sweet spot. After that, it tends to get really super choppy. And then the Globex never really works out for me. It's funny because that's what I stream, but it's just not. I like to trade on momentum, so I like to see a lot of volatility and trying to catch that volatility in those momentum trades. So the New York Open is the bread and butter.
Pine says New York. All right. Myth?
Yeah, I think if you're a person that wants instant gratification or instant pain, New York's going to be the way to go, right? Because it's going to either give you what you need really fast or take your money really fast. However, I do think there is something to be said about, if you have a specific time, maybe you're a person that doesn't trade the higher volatility markets as well, then yeah, you should definitely be kind of looking inside your statistics to see like, oh, maybe you trade midday better, maybe between 11 and 12, 11 and 1, something like that. If your stats support you changing the hour that you should trade, then yeah, for sure you should do that. But I tend to agree with Terry and Pine here. New York Open's the way to go.
All right. New York Open, says Myth. Okay. Yeah, I also like to add that sometimes you can also track your performance by looking back if you trade multiple sessions a day. And obviously you can have some data to measure it. Anyway, thank you so much for the answers. The next topic is, should you add to winners? Classic question. I know we talked about this, but let's just talk about, should traders add size only after the trade begins working in their favor rather than entering their full position immediately? So kind of scaling in as the trade goes into your direction. Terry, what do you think?
I think a lot of people add to their losers. Like, this is so common. I will say the problem with adding to winners is it changes your cost basis. It makes it worse. So depending on your size, you do have to be careful, because I have added to winners with a mini before, and it works great when it just shoots off and you're in those momentum types of trades where it just takes off. Like, for example, if the market's pumping higher, you hop in and it runs and you throw on another one. It goes even higher. It's like fantastic. But how many times have you gotten into a trade where it goes and then it's like, blah. And then I've lost on a trade before because I added to a winner. So I don't think it's necessarily a guarantee, like, oh, just always add to your winners. So I think be careful on that one. Yes.
All right. Terry says not necessary. Pine?
Well, I love adding to winning trades. It's one of my strategies. Now, people always ask me, like, do just add like every 10 points, every 20 points. It's really big, kind of based on feel. And I really like to see, like, have a spot on the chart, whether it's a gap or something that I'm trying to target. And then that way I can add into that target. That's the key. So.
All right. Adding to target. Let's go. Myth?
Yeah, this is a skill that I don't have, guys. I've
Okay,
tried.
we
It
knew
just does not work for me. This is something that takes an extreme amount of chart time, an extreme amount of confidence in a level being hit, and also having the ability to know like how much drawdown you need to be able to add into your winner and things like that. So it's not a skill that I have. I think it's great if you're able to do it. It is an interesting point that Terry brought up. Hey, if you DCA into your losers, why can't you kind of do that into your winners? Never really thought about that like that before, but good point.
Yeah. Thank you, Myth. And thank you, everybody. We did it. We finished up with the topics. Let's go. I love it. I love it. And the market keeps tanking, by the way, as we speak
Look
here.
at
So
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I must
a quick.
yeah, sorry, Terry. Go on.
Sorry. A quick market check. NQ is down by almost 0.5%. It's down by about 145 points. ES is down a little bit, about 8 points in the red. YM is hanging in there about 7 points in the green. Crude is still in the red by about 0.89%. Wow, NQ keeps tanking, you guys. Warsh is speaking, correct?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was shorting the crap out of this market. Yeah, I mean, and you know what really like almost distracted me? That first little surge down, I had a TP at 57 and or somewhere right. I think it was 57 or 56 or what. I don't even know. But it came by 1 point and then bounced and rallied, and I actually went red. So I was like, whoa, and then it came back down. So I was holding my breath there.
By the way, it's super interesting that the high of this push was 707.50 to the tick, as it was yesterday at 4 p.m. close. So to the tick, relative equal highs 3 times actually in a row, or almost like 4 times, 5 times. Really interesting market conditions here. Also, I wanted to add just a bit of an extra there, what Mitch said about adding to your winners. I also do think, because I think it's important, I think it takes really an extra skill. It takes more experience, and it takes an advanced risk management style, I think, to add to winning trades. So I think it's, it takes a lot. Oh, we got the message from on the backstage. Okay, we're ready to do. I'm ready to do it, Magnus. Anytime.
Let's go. Good luck, everyone.
Good luck, everybody.
Oh, this is a Tom race. Hey!
Which one looks like Myth? I'm kind of looking for the one.
If one looks like me, that would be the one with no rider. Oh wait, none of them have riders. Oh, you know what? I don't know, man. All right, Caveman coming up from the outside here. Oh, trying to make a run. There's Spidey on the inside. Who's it going to be? Last 15 seconds. Somebody's going to get in there. Somebody's going to sprint to the finish.
Somebody should win this.
Oh, I see Pine Tree. There comes Pine Tree up from the back. He's running. He's going to make a move.
Yeah.
Pine Tree's going to win.
I see.
There he comes, right there.
Hurry.
There he is.
Go Pine.
Ooh,
Sorry,
look
you
at
took
that.
over the lead.
Oh.
Let's go. First 15. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Make sure you tag at MyFundedFutures prop firm in order to claim your prize if you see your name in the top 15.
We
Oh,
see
yeah.
anybody in there we
Congratulations.
know? Oh, we see a few.
Yeah,
Let's
we see
go.
some names. Nice.
So I wanted to
Good luck.
add a little bit to that to the let me take this silly hat off so you guys take me seriously, but I want to add a little bit to the adding to winning trades. One of the things that kind of helped my mindset, I was inspired to do this by trader Tom Hugard. That's when I used to watch him back in the day. He would add it into winning trades. And what I often think about is, because I'm not a DCA type of trader, I don't add into a trade that's going against me. But if I do, that's usually when I'm tilted, and I always just picture the opposite. So I don't know how many times you guys have blown accounts when you try to add into a losing trade when it's not part of your strategy, just hoping it goes back to your break even or green. And so I just try to flip that mindset and thinking, well, I'm looking at the market. It's really going in my direction. If I keep adding into this trade, then I can get over those profit targets that I need to, or hit that consistency. So I don't do it every trade. It's just sometimes you get that feel of the market, like, oh, this is really moving in my direction. Like if you're short and the market's just, it feels like it's just trending lower, that kind of stuff. So anyways.
Yeah, it definitely is. Yeah, go on it.
I was just going to say, I cannot believe you said Tom Hogard and not Tom Sabo.
I know, but it's
I
fine.
know.
We know
It's
who
fine.
you really watch. Come on now.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Bitcoin is down by almost 2% right now.
That's nothing for Bitcoin.
You know what
That's
Tom
true.
thinks about Bitcoin. You know what he thinks.
I know. I mean, I think it's going to call Bitcoin. Bincoin. Sorry, Bincoin.
I'm going to short the London low here, guys.
Oh, really?
77,
You're
75.
going to short
Okay.
it?
Well, I'm trying to get in there, but it just kind of teased me and didn't tag me in. All right, I'm in.
All right.
Okay, I'm seeing some headlines. Warsh says, have work to do if inflation is not moving to 2% with speed. Okay.
It's moving to my stop with speed right now, it looks like.
Someone in the chat says, no, I have no open trades. I am flat. It's a pretty good day. I'm up about, I think, 1,200 on one account for a daily payout, and then 300 on my other accounts for daily payouts.
Wow.
And so what I've been doing
Nice
is
job.
I've been copy trading my accounts, but once I hit a certain profit target on a bunch of them, then what I'll do is I'll stop trading those accounts, and then I just move on to just one account. So that way, if I feel like pushing the button, and I've just been trying to push that one account. So I've been rotating those around a little bit, and it's been helping me psychologically. And knowing that I still have a payout locked,
Yes.
Mhm.
I love this. You're
trade
sharing the
loss.
secret sauce with us.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask you,
Thank you.
but you just gave a good answer, because I also get this question many times, but I do not copy trade that much. Like, what would you say to someone who is not just like new, but like an average trader and have some experience and wants to start copy trading? Is there a secret sauce there? But you just said, right, great information. But if there's anything else, let us know, because I'm also learning copy trading every day. I mean, I'm trying to exercise for it, but it's just hard. I don't know how you do it, but anyway.
I think it's just,
very
yeah,
hard.
you gotta trade very small, especially, what I did, what my strategy was, is I tried to get over those buffers as fast as possible. So let's just say you have a rapid, I tried to get over that $2,100 and whatever I had to do to get over that. And then once I got over that, because I look at it as a step 2. So you got step 1 is passing the evaluation. Step 2 is getting over the buffer. And then now you're at the money. So this is step 3. And then step 3, I tried to hold on to that as long as possible. And then, so by just trading smaller, and the other thing is to get over those buffers, I just traded one account at a time. So I didn't copy
nice.
trade until I got over the buffer.
That's really good to know. So you
Yeah.
brought those accounts rotating up above the buffer, and that's it. That's how we start.
Yeah.
Good.
And you don't copy trade all of your accounts, correct, Pine? It's basically in batches in a way, because you have a lot of accounts usually going on at one time. It's not like you copy 100% of all your accounts.
No, I like to, so I don't use a copy trader. So I just copy within Tradeovate. So what I'll do is I'll just do the batches. So I'll have my MyFundedFutures accounts and I'll just trade those. So if I have, say, 5 funded accounts with MyFundedFutures, that's what I'm trading all up,
Right.
yeah.
I think it's so important for us to point that out just because I think it's so rare that you will find a prop trader, specifically a prop trader. That is what all four of us are. You guys listening, watching us, we're prop traders. We're funding prop traders, and we are a special breed within the trading space. And I think it's just so rare that you see someone that is copy trading 100% of their accounts. I think it's way more likely that people are rotating accounts, even if they're not explicitly telling you that. I think this is such a key secret to so many of the P&L, the big P&Ls that we see on X. It's like, they're copy trading, they're losing accounts too. Like, it's just part of it. But yeah, I just wanted to point that out just for new people who maybe aren't, who might see some of these big P&Ls, and it's like, yeah, people are rotating accounts. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
which
times.
is such an advantage that we have as a prop trader. Like, it's huge versus if you're in a live account, if you lose an account, like, that's it, you're smoked. Like, you're going to have to go and DoorDash until you can build up that live account again. So I love this about trading props. Like, it gives us room. Yeah.
And I think I would, like, not financial advice or anything, you guys do what you want to do, but I would highly suggest, if you're someone that's never gotten a payout ever, to just stick with one account and try to get that thing to pay out. I mean, I would say that, if you're trying to copy trade a bunch of accounts, it definitely gets you into that more experienced type of prop trader. If you have one account, if you're brand new and you've never gotten a payout, then just trade that one account and try to see if you can get that payout. And if you fail, that's okay too. Give yourself some grace and pick up another account, and then just try another and try it again. And keep try again, because you're very, very rare person ever gets their first account to a payout. I mean, and I've also seen people that are brand new get to a payout right off the rip and then struggle for months after. So it's almost like, I don't want to say they got lucky, but it's kind of like, well, you might have got lucky, and then
it happens.
Yeah.
It
So
also
I've seen
depends on
both
when you
sides.
come into the market too, right? Like, if you're coming into the market at a time where it's just going straight up or straight down, and we got great price action, I mean, you could go 3, 4, 5, 6 months and do really, really well, and then struggle, sort of later on.
Yes. That happens to me often, where I just go on a winning streak and then I'll go on a losing streak too. Like, it does happen. Yeah.
I just lost back-to-back trades right there, all because of Tom Sabo. But
yeah, I know. But it happens,
Someone said in the chat that Sharma says, I've never gotten a payout. Well, it takes a lot. It takes time. It took me 3 years to get one payout.
3 years.
3 years.
And a great example there, guys. 3 years for him. It took me about 11 months. You cannot judge your journey. Now, Pine Tree has way more payouts than I do now. So, like, you can't judge your journey based on time or based on, what someone else is doing. Each person learns at a different pace. Each person scales up at a different pace. And just because you feel like you're failing or whatever, just keep going. You don't fail until you actually quit.
Yeah.
So,
it took me 2 years and 7 months, everybody. 2 years and 7 months to get my first payout. So, yeah, it is what it is. That's how it works.
Yes.
And I heard Terry got her first payout in 1 week.
1 week.
No. It was about 6 months when I started to trade props again. Yeah. It was about 6 months, but that's with experience, you guys, of making money, losing money. Oh my gosh, to hell and back, and to heaven and back to earth. I mean, it definitely takes time. I remember when I passed my first funded account, I thought, yeah, I made it.
Made it.
Yes.
I've made it. I am a genius. I'm going to make money forever and ever. And that's just the beginning of the journey. So if you haven't passed your first funded account, know that you can get there. Definitely, if I can do it, I know you guys can do it. And then if you lose your first account, like, no sweat, right? This is just part of the journey. We just try and improve each day, a day at a time, a week at a time, a month at a time. The biggest component to succeeding, I believe, is staying in the game for as long as possible. Set that budget. Do not price yourself out. Don't blow all your money and then you're like, this sucks. I suck at this. I give up. I just think so many people quit way too early because they're not setting that budget, right? So
Yeah.
we just set that budget and just keep working on the skills.
It's not a get rich quick scheme, and it's not going to happen overnight. So,
Yes.
my thought process when I first started trading was like, oh, if I could just get funded. Like, what? No, if you just get funded, you're going to do the same thing you're doing with the evals. You're just going to blow them. If you're not developing the screen time and the skills that you need to sort of be successful. So, I just kind of threw money at it. Thought if I could just get funded, that'd be the end all be all, and it's just not. So.
Yeah, and I was like in the same situation what you said, Terry. Like when I finally passed my first ever evaluation account and I got my first ever funded account, I thought like, I arrived. Finally, I made it. Now everything is going to be awesome. Now finally I can make money. Oh boy, I couldn't be more wrong, guys. So anyway, that's just a false expectation. I'm saying it kind of happens with new traders. So that's when the real job begins.
Yeah, I was very
Absolutely.
excited when I got funded too. And then back in my day, but yeah, the truth was you had to make $18,000 to pass a 150K account to actually get a funded, and then everything changed to 1 day pass and all that good stuff. But yeah, it was difficult. I remember it's kind of embarrassing now, but I remember actually passing one of those accounts and posting it on my personal Facebook, like, yeah, guys, to all my friends, look what I did. I'm a funded trader. I'm gonna do this.
And by Facebook, guys,
Get so excited.
he means MySpace.
I mean MySpace. Yeah, that's right. MySpace. That's right.
MySpace. That's where he posted it.
So
Oh yeah.
what do you guys think? We have less than 2 minutes left. Any key thoughts or takeaways before we head out for the day, Tom?
Well, definitely size down the position, especially on Fridays. And of course, don't try to save the day. Recharge on the weekend, focus, and always try to learn something from every session. And of course, make sure to be here all the time at MyFundedTV because this is the best community. That's it.
Absolutely. Thank you, Tom. Myth?
Yeah, guys, I'm up $2.28 on this account. I've been trading in front of you guys. We took some wins, we took some losses. We're going to take our $2 and run. All right, we're not staying in the market after this session. We're just going to get out of here with our small profits.
All right, take your $2 and run. It's
right.
Friday. Pine?
Yeah.
I want to have some fun this weekend. That's what I want to do. I want to get away from the charts, go have some fun. We got the local fairs going on, so I think I might go get some French fries and some fried dough, and just have some fun.
Let's go.
Pine says, have fun. It's time for the weekend. Thank you, everyone, for joining us all week, for joining us today, the roundtable. Thank you so much, Pine, Myth, and Tom. Please welcome Ike and Mr. Zink. Bye, guys.
See you guys.
Bye, everybody.
What's going on?
We're back at it, baby.
Yes,
We're back.
sir.
Yes, sir. We're doing it, man. I look at gold and right away, because ever since we spoke last week about how you're messing with gold, and I've just looked at it right now before we joined, and
You
whoa,
like that move?
that's crazy.
I
That's
lost
crazy.
on it.
Oh, did you? Was that an IB? Was there something?
No,
I
actually,
mean, it looks like it hit a high and low. Like I don't even know how you can
so,
win on.
This is the new strategy I've been tweaking with. You ready for it?
I'm ready for it. I got gold open with you right now. I'm looking at gold.
It's I stumbled upon it this week, and I ran some back tests. It's going to look a little funky on the chart at the moment, so bear with me. Been running some back test on it. Lost on it today, of course. As soon as you find something new like that, something new and fancy.
Sure.
So, it's the 5-minute double orb break. So your range that's established within the first 5 minutes. Again, it didn't work today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's on the 1 minute time frame. we have an 80% stat that price double breaks that range. So when you break one side, 80% likelihood it goes down and hits the other side.
I like that.
So yeah, today was a loss. My entry's at the 0.3 extension after it breaks. Fast forward a little bit, you can see I got ticked out just before the meeting, and then I was in a little bit of purgatory right there in my own head because we had that kabush candle, 33.7 points. So I lost 100 on it. I'm not too upset.
Yeah.
I'm a little annoyed. I'm not too upset. But if we jump to yesterday, go into replay mode here, select bar, zoom in a little bit. So here is our range from yesterday, our 5-minute orb. I'm going to leave the long position on there so you can see the strat. So it broke to the downside. I'm looking for an entry at 0.3. Fast forward a little bit here. We ticked at 0.3 right there. And you can see the crazy reaction off 0.3. This is all the back testing. This is only 3 days worth. So I have the whole weekend. I have a whole week, whole year, several years to take a look at this.
Yep.
Ended up playing out all the way at 11. This is in addition to the IB that I would typically trade. And this one was there we go. This one was a 23-point win yesterday. So one micro, $230, $236. $90 loss on Wednesday. I believe it was a $180 loss on Tuesday. $108 win, on Tuesday. $140 win on Monday. So 80% of the time you break that 5-minute orb, you go and hit the other side. So I'm tweaking the entries. I'm trying to figure it out. Trying to get rich. Trying to get rich quick, you know?
I know it. Looks nice.
How about yourself? What are you doing today? What are you looking for?
I haven't taken any trades yet. This is a funded account where I just need one more day of 150 over here to take a payout, even though it would be a small payout, like 600 and change. But hey, I'm all about taking $600 from multiple accounts every week. I'm all for that. You know, I mean, too many times I've been aiming for 2,000 and I get popped, right? So give me 600 times 4 instead of 2,000 times 1. That's what so I'm just going to look for a couple quick I didn't take any trades yet today, just catching up with stuff, still in my robe, you know, so taking a little bit.
It's PJ Friday.
It's PJ Fridays. So, you know, I'm going to look for, you know, my normal, you know, I mark up my 30-minute. Looking for a couple closures, and I'm also going to be looking for my Ike CT 15-minute candle scalps.
Yeah.
Ike CT, yeah, you know. So, but I'm also going to be playing with gold today. I got the gold micros open here, and if I see, you know, same strategy, support and resistance and all that, but if I see any type of setups of my usual, I'm figuring let's play a little gold. You know, I got into trading with gold originally because I was doing Forex. Didn't have like the you know, NAS 100 on it then or anything. They just had XAU USD. So I started that way. But then I like fell in love with NASDAQ with how crazy she is. But maybe every now and then go back to gold and see what's going on, you know?
Need a little volatility in your life.
Yeah, that's
great point for Mike, by the way. Would you guys pick $600 up off the street or would you just walk by it?
Exactly.
Doesn't need to be a 2K payout. Doesn't need to be a 10K payout.
Exactly.
Couple $100, couple little breadcrumbs add up.
And the beauty of prop firms is these accounts cost anywhere between 70 to $100. So you take one payout for 600, you made 6x your money, and now you can play a little bit more. Now this is like a free account, totally free and paid for times 6, and you can get a little crazy, which I think also right now code YouTube is still 50% off for 4 uses on all plans. So chat, if you in there, 50% off on MyFundedFutures is like, you don't see that. You know, you usually have to win it on a card. You know,
make sure you guys go and open your packs too. I got a 99% off code on the 25Ks.
Yes, yeah, I got a 99% off. Actually, you know, I got one card I can open right now. It's a point pack, so it might not be that incredible, but I could try to rip a little point pack open and see if catch something.
Let's see it.
Let's see. Open. Yeah. See, right now my discounts are less than the YouTube discount. So I've got coupons, but code YouTube is better than both of these. So don't even try it. I did get a 90% off, but let's open this one pack here. Let's see if I'm spending 500 points here. So let's hope we get more than 25 points because that's happened. Let's see. Let's hope for a biggie right here. Ready? Let's go. Put put on the red party lights for that one. But anyway.
All right. I'll have some fun with you.
Let's see what we got. Oh, you got a couple packs to open?
I got a couple packs.
Nice.
I got a couple packs. Is it centered on the screen?
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
Let me move it over a little bit. Oops. Let's see. Does that make it any better? Centered? Good enough. All right. We got the rapid end of day pack.
Let's see.
Here we go.
What we got? Okay. All right.
Nice. Not bad.
I got one of those and used
Pass
it.
one, get one.
Yeah. I got one of
Okay.
those and used it. Yeah, not bad.
Okay, let's open the first chapter one.
Nice.
I don't even
got
know
the
what could
good
be in
ones.
this one. $500
Okay.
points, not bad.
Okay.
Okay. Streak back, last one.
What we got? What we got?
500
All right.
points again.
Okay.
I should be able
have-
to
Buy something now, right? I think you got to
should be able
redeem
to get
them.
something good.
Good.
Hold on. So I got 2,500
Wow. Shh.
point pack. I'd like to get a rapid end of day one. I don't micro one. I got the 99%. I'll open this one. Why not? I was gonna save up for. That's okay. Open now. All right, 99% off coming in.
Let's see.
5% ultra rare. It's coming in. It's gonna hit. And not bad.
All right.
Same as
All
code
right.
YouTube.
Code YouTube. Yep. Okay. But yeah, I did get 199% off, which I used for a rapid end of day, and then I got the pass one get 150% also on a rapid end of day. So I have two of those evals now, brand new. But
Very
I want
nice.
to get 150 on this account first, or more. I might get into a little gold sell here. I'm gonna put a gold sell stop over here.
I like it. Set up for the IB low as well.
We're going for the IB low, exactly. Well, for me here, we closed below here. We kind of are respecting this support at 623. So in my mind, if price, now that it's retested above 623, if it does still flip, I think it should continue down to fill its range down. If
I
it closes
agree.
above this 623, I'm just going to cancel this trade. So, just based on the candle closure. So while this candle's still alive, the next minute and 30 seconds, we'll keep the trade open, the order open, I mean. But if it closes above, I'm just going to cancel it. So
No, I learned a lot from you last Friday. Thank you for that.
Oh no, dude.
We had a great stream.
Yeah.
I'm looking at candles a little bit differently now. We also just took the IB high on M and Q, even with the high form first. Typical market move.
I'm gonna mark up another level of resistance right above there, just because
Nice.
it looks like we kept hitting 709 and turning away.
Yeah, we have this is the extended market high. Our next level of resistance that I have is 29,743, and that would be our high from last week. It's kind of hard to, or high from a couple weeks ago, but we have been hitting some nasty rejections there. 29,740. Now our extension levels for today, we have an 80% stat to go to 0.2, but take it with a grain of salt because we've also we shouldn't have gone and broken the high in the first place. So kind of rare day there. Strong levels here. It's exciting to pull this and feel I got a 60% plus. Pass one, get one. Very nice.
Mhm.
Yeah, I saw someone on Twitter, by the way, that had you got filled short?
Phil, I'm in a short now. Just for
Nice.
one little micro here.
That's not a mini. Who's
No,
this
micro.
guy?
Yeah, one little
Who's
micro.
this guy?
I know. It's gold. I gotta get comfy. You know what I mean? It's
I
but yeah,
gotcha.
I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, man, if I was in my mini, I'm about $300 right now. Believe me, I'm thinking that. But no, it's gold. Let me not get crazy and too jumpy. Let me settle back in, with her.
Yeah.
So
I gotcha. Get used to it. Test the waters.
test the waters.
I
Maybe I
saw
could piece back in. So we'll see.
Someone on X had like 399% off codes.
Wow.
Lucky.
Yeah, I think there must have been some kind of errors in those 99% off because too many people are getting. I mean, I got one randomly. Like, I mean, too many people got 99% offs, I think. I think somebody messed up something.
Yeah, I got some good deals on them.
Yeah, Bible with Bell said they got the 99% off, got the pro count for less than $3. Yep.
I got a guy.
You got a guy.
Got a guy
Card
on the
guy.
inside.
With NASDAQ here, I kind of need to wait for a closure because this is like a rejection zone for me. Like, looks like every time price does come in here, we kind of push back down a bit.
Yep.
But I'm not sold, right? Because eventually that's going to crack, right? It's not going to keep happening.
Yeah, we do. So to favor what you're looking for, let me pull up the stats for you on the back end real quick. I believe we have a 82% stat to go down to IB low today. So overall bias on gold should be very short. Let me see for Friday. Huge range as well with where we closed. Yep. We have a 89% stat to go to the low on MGC.
Problem is you don't know what's going to happen before that, right? It's like
Let
you're
me
just short now, you know.
I actually got Barron's number this weekend. So I had a really, really long weekend here. Like, you ready to hear this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Since we last chatted. So
Give it to me.
took a payout on Friday, right? My bank called and they said, what's the RR on that?
Right, of course.
And I said 1.5, it's okay. Profit factors all lined up. I didn't hold the trades long enough.
They refunded the money back to the prop firm.
They did.
Oh man.
So I got Barron's number. I said, listen, man, you got to handle this, and we're all set now.
Yeah.
So I can call him right now. I can say, hey,
tell him to send gold down a bit.
Have your dad go and send a little tweet out saying that he's going to get rid of all the gold.
Right. Gold is worthless now.
Gold's worth $2.
We just found something here in New Jersey where there's 1 trillion tons of gold. The value of gold is now a penny. Then we could buy it all back. And then he's like, oh, JK, wasn't real gold.
Yeah, meteor crash into Wakanda, and we have several billion dollars worth of now.
We had that Wakanda stream on Wednesday. It wasn't too bad.
Nice.
See what's going on over here. See, my problem with trading a micro, which I'm feeling now and remembering, is like I don't like being in the trade too long.
Yeah.
Right. Like I want to get my money, go and either find something else or not and go on. And like the problem is I'm not taking a $35 trade here, right? Like, but at the same time, I need only 150 to get the payout. So I might actually start trailing at $60 because 3 times 60 will get me where I need to be. Let me give it a little.
Yeah, I had a MNQ trade open earlier this week for 4 hours. That's how bad the chop was. And it was just 1 micro on it. It was way, way too long of a hold.
So I got my stops and profit at this point. I mean, we're moving down. What I get in it. There you go.
I like the
619 to
IB low
612.
TP.
There you go. So that was six gold points. Okay, we're getting back in the move there. But strategy was my same support and resistance. You know, pretty much we came in here, tested, closed below support. Next candle broke above, but never closed. So I put myself, and then anticipating really this big, long wick. Pause. You know, these wicks love to get filled. So when I see one of these wicks just hanging around, pause, I just have to go, you know, like that's where I get focused on. So
it's a little too big of a range for me today to comfortably get in.
So quick question. Once you're done with like the IB happens, like it hits the high or the low, whatever it is, are you done for the day then, like at that point? Or do you have different entries and models?
There are different ones. So on my screen right now, you can see we have, I mentioned a couple minutes ago, we have an 80% stat to go to 0.2 extension. So there's the IB and there's the IB levels, which are standard deviations, and they're extensions of the IB itself. Very rarely will we make a move up to 1 standard deviation or down to 1, but 0.2, so 20% of the IB or 40% or 60%. Very often do we continue up to those levels. So I like what I've been doing because I haven't been able to predict which direction the IB is going to break. What I would have done today had we pulled back, and this is the same trade I took last Friday, if you remember, on gold that I lost on, and then I ended up hitting TP. That's when you play the dum
Right. That was the one that it was because like after looking at it, you're like, oh, I should have gotten at the 25 instead of the 50, right? Was that?
Yeah, yeah. Yep. That's the one. So I would have looked for a retracement down to at least 25 on M and Q. That's what I was eyeing today because way too big of a range on gold for me. This is the trade I would have taken here. We haven't hit point 2 yet. If we retrace to 25% of the IB, I'll go long on M and Q, targeting that point 2 extension. But for right now, not really anything to take a look at. It's kind of waiting.
It looks like gold filled that whole range back down over there, you know. So really, as happens all the time, and I tell it to chat, lots of times I close my trades early because I'm trailing, and the trade will still go to hit TP. So if you have a different threshold of tolerance or whatever, hold these trades. Like there's nothing wrong with it. But me, I'm cooked. I'm old. I don't have time. I'm not going to be up $70 and then take a $300 L on that trade. I would rather just never hit it big, but never blow up like that either, you know? So yep. I never get upset when it happens, when it hits TP. I'm just like, oh, that's cool.
I have the same thing too. I found myself in that loophole on social media where I see someone hit like a 1 to 20,000 R trade.
Yeah.
Won't be me ever. No,
never. I tell people the only way I'm hitting a full TP like that is my internet went out. I hit my head and passed out. I'm on an airplane. One of my kids took my phone and hit it somewhere. Like, there's no way, bro. It's just like
I would have to be in a coma.
Yeah, I'd have to be in a coma. I wake up like, oh, where's NQ at right now? What contract are we on?
Even if I lost Wi-Fi, I'd find a way to go and close the trade.
All right. You'd call TradeAbate directly.
I'd go drive to McDonald's 30 minutes away and say, I need to close this. Give me your Wi-Fi password.
And I'll take a Happy Meal.
The only way I hold a trade longer than pretty much like 1.5 R, something has to have happened to me.
It happened, right?
So if you see me posting a trade like that online,
I'll be like, are you okay? Like, everything all right?
It's not me. Go call help. So we got the 0.2 extension right there. I don't think we're going to hit 0.4 today. I don't think that's on the table. Let's see. M and Q. It's actually favored as well for us to go all the way up to 0.4. This is the adjustment that I've made for the month of August. Again, I haven't really been able to predict which direction we're going to break up or down. So reacting to the breakouts or breakdowns in the IV has been a lot more beneficial, and just not touching M and Q. MCL today, this one was a nice 25% entry had I taken that. Oh, there's the giveaway chime.
Giveaway chat. Check it out. Giveaway, like and share. The more people liking and sharing, the more giveaways we can do. So
yep.
Like and share it. There's the keyword right there. Wars.
So I just struggle with trying to get M and Q right now, or trying to predict the direction, but I did take a loss on MCL yesterday. This one did me dirty again.
It just kept pushing.
Rough week for zinc, but my month, I still somehow sitting at a 4.2 profit factor for the month.
Cha-ching.
The highest I've ever had. I peaked at 5.3. No, just because I went on an insane streak. But now, after the 2 losses, actually 3 losing days in a row now for me.
Well, Friday's a reset, you know, Monday.
Yeah, I'm going to go play some golf after this.
Oh, nice. Are you good at golf?
It's more so hiking for me. I'm an outdoorsman. I like to spend my time in the woods when I'm golfing. Usually nice. Looking for my ball.
Looking for your ball, right? See, I go golfing with a strict rule. I go with 20 balls, and as soon as I lose them all, I'm done. And so I've never made it to the full to like the 10th hole or 11th hole yet. Yep. But usually by the 7th or 8th hole, I'm just out of balls, and at that point, it's just like, all right, well, it's a beautiful day. Let's just drive around the golf course a bit.
You know, we're similar in that aspect. That I only go with 1 ball.
Wow.
Oh, and I find more as I'm looking for my other ball.
Yeah. Got to ship them back to me. Those are all my balls. Let's see.
I usually spend most of my time in the woods looking for other balls.
Have you ever traded YM?
I get the ick from it. I get the ick from YM because it's always well, today of course it's doing the same thing, but anytime I look at it, it's always doing the opposite of what NQ and ES are doing.
I haven't really traded it much, but earlier this week I started to just because I've heard Pine talking about it and a few other traders. And so I gave it a couple shots. So, of course, right now I like it because I took 4 trades in total on it and won all 4. So I'm like, oh, this is the best pair ever. But of course, if I would have lost on my first one, I'd be like, this is total trash. But I mean, I trade it the same way, but I like how it kind of moves a little slower almost than NQ. Like, you know, like it could move 5 points and you're not down 150.
Yeah,
bucks.
it's a perfect mixture of ES and NQ. Right in the middle.
So
what do you think about another? So with this little chop we have here, I know you like larger green candles to retrace.
Mhm.
I'm liking this weak lower low, lower high, maybe for an entry down to short on GC.
So the one thing holding me back on that is it is respecting my support at 4602. Like it didn't close below. If that last 5-minute candle would have closed even a little bit there, like 4601, I'd be like kind of like eyeballing it because, like I said, I think that big wick from 603 to 581 is gonna get filled. But I'm just I can't enter it until I get a closure below the 600s. You know, otherwise, the problem is like when you're just looking for like which direction, every candle kind of is like, oh, you can get in now. We're going this way, we're going this way. But it's like, so I had to put like certain rules in place so I'm not trading every candle, right? So it's like that's one of my hard rules. Like we need that closure. Like, and it would have protected me on if you look at the 10-10 candle, we closed below, but what I would have ended up doing is putting a sell stop below that candle, right? Because I sell low and cover lower. I'm never getting this sniper entry, so I never would have even been entered into that trade.
Gotcha.
You know? I wouldn't have got caught lacking, if you will, you know.
I'm liking. Well, actually, we're kind of just melting up on NQ right now.
Yeah.
No pullbacks or anything. The same thing happened last Friday too. 0.4 extension should hit. I don't know how much further we'd go past that. Now I know Kevin Warsh had a decently bullish talk, broken down for a second grader. Let's see if I can do this. He is buying what they sold 6 years ago now during COVID. They're buying what they sold 6 years ago for 40 cents on the dollar.
Buying back what they sold for 40 cents. So that sounds like a good deal.
So they sold bonds during COVID for $1, and those yields have gone down to about 40 cents, and equivalent to what they would have been worth 6 years ago. So they're buying them back in the hundreds of billions worth.
Wow.
And that is why gold took the tumble that it did, because it's a secure asset, but now there's more security in the 20-year and 30-year yield than there would be to hold gold.
Oh, I see. Einfunctions said, try my name again. I think I did it good, right? Einfunctions. I think that's good. Einfunctions. I think that's pretty good, right? I think that's a 10-10 accuracy. I might try a little ICT scalp here on this candle just because we're pushing up over here.
Needs a little rebalance. Needs to come back down a little bit.
Oh, I got in and out already, but it was on my other funded account right here, which is also funded. But here I was in the, you see, I'm up 256 only on this one.
Yep.
I was in the red on this. I was down to like minus 600. So I'm crawling my way back on that. But my trade debate was on the other one. But the ICT you see worked out perfectly there. It was just a sell at the top.
Yeah, it did.
4-point pullback, 80 beans real quick. Let's go back to the other one. Yeah, we gotta, it's like the ICT is really just saying, look, candles gotta breathe, right? Like they can't just like you gotta take a breath. Even like when you're holding something in and you're trying to get it out as hard as you can, you gotta take a breath every now and then, right?
Pause.
Like pause, exactly. So it's like when I see these candles, it's the same deal. I see it pushing. I'm like, you know what? Let's sell stop at the top, sell limit at the top.
Yep.
Let it pop it, pull it back. And the way I kind of started taking these trades is because often, you know how I buy high and sell higher. Oftentimes I've noticed I'd have my buy on the top of the candle. It would get me into the trade. Then I'd be in drawdown for a little bit, and then maybe it would work out, right? So like, but it was always that little initial drawdown
exactly
on the high. So it's like, why don't I capitalize on that initial drawdown? Short's only 4 points, but what's wrong with 4 points? Right?
There is a lesson here for everyone, by the way. I see a lot of people. So if you're long in a position, I used to struggle with this too. So I'm not putting any blame on anyone. You see this pushing up, you were in a short, you lose a couple hundred, you pivot your position back long, or you pivot it back short trying to catch the top, just take a whole bunch of trades like Ice doing. Wait for it to push up, short it back down. Wait for it to push up, needs to breathe, short it back down. One thing that I did write down, sorry to cut you off.
No.
Your 20-point candle rule from last week.
Mm-hmm.
So for today, you wouldn't, other than that push that we just had that you took a quick short on, we haven't had a 20-point 1 minute or 3 minute candle quite yet for the day.
Yeah,
or not. We have had one, but for like the past hour or so.
Yeah, it's been a lot of greens in a row. And that's also part of my strategy is I need chop, right? If we're trending straight up, you don't want to sell when we're pushing straight up, right? So I'm waiting for a red candle to form, or like or at least hit a resistance level where even if I think we're going to break the resistance, we'll have a little pullback before we break it, and that's all I'm looking for. I'm not looking to be right. I'm not looking to be wrong. I'm looking to make $80. That's all I'm looking for.
What do you think about just melting up to 30,000 today? It's an FOMC news move. We have all those bonds and yields pushing us in the market.
I totally could see it. Oftentimes when I'm looking at these big candles bring back other big candles in the future, right? Like, look, you had big things here, they come again. Like, that's why I don't get FOMO. I get like, I gets my radar up. Like, I see a candle like this, I'm like, okay, beware. Soon there is going to be a candle like that down. So when you see a big like this, when I see price come, look, here we got a bunch of reds and here we got a bunch of greens. As soon as you start seeing a break above here, you can anticipate something looking like this on the way back up. So yeah, I could see us going up to 31.26. I usually, when I'm looking for a target, like a longer target than 4 points, I go to the 4 hour and look for kind of like a little random wick kind of sticking out. And that ends up being like my 4 hour
completely.
Target.
Higher time frames always take superiority. I'm hoping, so my vision here, last night's chop, this is 8 hours worth of market movement. We moved at most 25 points, which is disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping that all this consolidation we've had I'm going to the 4 hour just like you. All this consolidation, I'm hoping is ending Monday, maybe today. Could be because it's the last Friday of the month, also the quarter. I'm hoping it ends Monday and then quarter 4 kind of jump starts us back up to that 30,000, 31,000, 32,000, get some directional moves.
Yeah, I think that price action is going to definitely change in September. I mean, the last 2 weeks, even though I scalp and I'm like on a smaller time frame and not holding trades on, I still noticed the last like 2 weeks or so, maybe even 3 weeks, it's just been a little trickier or a little weirder, like making me wait a little bit longer to get into my entry, or making me think a little bit more, has
been the most difficult market I've ever traded.
Yeah, it's definitely, I've noted, and oftentimes I don't notice these things because I'm in and out so quick, but I could say that the last 2-3 weeks, I definitely have noticed like,
it's been rough.
I have to put more effort into easy trading. Like easy trading was getting harder, so.
Yeah. Which kind of gets away from the keep it simple, stupid strategy.
Yeah. And so it's almost the 11 o'clock. Sorry.
You're good.
I was going to say it's almost the hourly candle. So now at this point, I always wait until like 11:02, like 2-3 minutes into the candle before I go into anything. But of course, like, how could you be anything but bullish right now looking at NQ? Like, right? Like, how could you not?
I've seen several in all my trading experience, specifically the 1 minute. This likes to continue up in this direction, probably 80% of the time. I say that all the time. Price likes to continue in its trend 80% of the time. This probably going to hurt quite a few people on their props that are trying to short the top on it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's a difference between you shorting it, just getting your little nibble, versus someone that's shorting it trying to anticipate it's going all the way back down to the low of the day, or back down to the midpoint. Like yesterday, we did get down to the midpoint, but it's still a bullish trend on the day. Still bullish. Price wants to continue up. So every pullback that we had probably could have made $400, $500 with just a couple micros. And then you get greedy, you get blindsided, or kind of narrow vision, tunnel vision, and we reverse the move in 3 minutes and go right back up, make a new high.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
don't.
look, the market's so dangerous with these wicks and big moves. It's really hard to stay in a trade long if you're trading any type of size also, right? Like if you're like
Exactly.
you can't with size because you could be totally right about the move and still get popped out because a 50-point candle comes out of nowhere and then the next candle's 50 points right back up. Like it,
Yep. And the longer you're in your trade, the more likely you're going to catch a Trump bathroom break tweet.
Yep. Yep. And they could help or hurt, but for some reason they usually hurt. Like I don't know why.
I've caught one. I'm probably 1 for 100 on his tweets.
One good where it worked out.
Yep. And that was 2 weeks ago. I'll never forget it.
I'll never forget that moment. How much what'd you catch? Did it ruin your
MCL
consistency?
short? No, I actually didn't. I had my TP set, thankfully. If I didn't have my TP set, I would have gotten smacked. I would have gotten destroyed because the consistency would have gone through the roof. Thankfully, though, I had my TP set. It was already a pre-planned trade. Trump and I are very close now.
Nice.
We're friends.
Beautiful.
I welcome him to tweet whenever he wants. Yeah, to me, this looks like just a melt up all day.
Someone in the chat's asking if you can explain how you use your fibs.
The upper fibs price, from what I've seen in the market, what I've studied for years, price really likes to react at 50% of whatever a move is. Any time frame, 1 minute time frame, 5 minute, 10 minute, 15, 4 hour, price really likes to react at 50%. So if we're looking at the overall move for today, for example, high form, low form, that's our range. That's our first hour range. Perfect reaction at 50%, right at 1027. I wouldn't have been anticipating upside because this is a bearish IB, but you can see price really likes to react at 50%. And that's whatever session time frame you're looking at, London, Asia, New York. It typically pulls back to 50%, 25, 75. Those are the levels that I go about using. And then for extensions, I go to 20%, 40%, 60, 50, 60, 80, sorry, not 50. You could use 50. So this is actually that rejection we just had is 50% for the extension. Again, price really likes to react at 50% of ranges. That's how I use my fibs. My first discovery with it was London 50. Today it's kind of obsolete because we chop so bad. But big selling point from T-Trades, which I'm sure everyone knows, as one of his bias videos that really stuck in my head. Previous day's 50 gives you your bias for the day. If price is over previous day's 50, probably going to be a bullish day. If price is under previous day's 50, it's probably going to be a bearish day. Very simple. That's how I use my fibs.
Easy enough. Let's see. Still trying to see if I can get another. See, gold here now. First of all, I'm happy I trailed my stop because we totally retraced the whole thing. But now, because we closed above, I'm kind of looking for a buy. I think if I can get if this candle closes above, which it probably would, I'd wait for that next candle to kind of do a little pullback to like fill this wick over here at like 624-ish, 625. Put a buy stop on the flip of that candle.
Isn't really a pattern to those 3 red candles with the 2 greens on the outside? Is that some kind of pattern?
Could be. I mean, looks like you could spell N.
I think it's called like three white soldiers or something. Three red soldiers.
Yeah, I think it's like a bullish bounce pattern, right?
Yeah,
like
I've seen it before.
Yeah.
We all are also over VWAP. Look at that curl on VWAP.
Yeah, but right now it's like I'm looking where I can get an entry, and I really need some closures here. Like NQ for me, we're right in the middle of this range. Like I have a huge range over here just because we really didn't have many closures. So I have a huge range here from 751 to 841, which is 90 points. Normally my ranges are 35, 40 points.
I like the huge.
Big range. Huge. Right. And we're right in the middle. So it's one thing we're down here. I could say, oh, let me get in it to ride the range up. Yeah. But since we're right in the middle here, I really can't get in unless I get a nice pullback down here to get a buy. Or if we can push up here and close respecting, I'd be open for a sell for a little pullback. But
Yep.
I gotta get a closure. I need a closure. And here, gold, if we can get this to push down just a little more, 625-ish, I would place a buy stop. But
Nice.
that's what I'm looking at. And of course, I want to do another Ike CT because it looks like between the two accounts, I'm up 70 and 80, so I'm up my 150, but not on the same account, so that doesn't help at
Yeah.
all. You know. So let's see if we can catch it. GC shorts printed for
Oh,
me.
you got you. You got it. Oh, what's up? We Buy Houses UK. You got it. All you.
We Buy House UK. Look, if you ever have to lose money on an account, on a funded account, inconsistency rules, and that can happen on any firm or whatever it is.
Allegedly.
You can buy and sell one contract or 5 micros, something like that, like pretty quickly, like back to back. Make sure, you know, like I know, you know, you're not looking for profit here, right? You're going to lose the commission and the spread. So you're going to lose on one mini, you're going to probably lose between 18 to 40 bucks per flip like that. So just be careful when you're doing it. But if you do make too much on a consistency account, you could scalp your way out of it by just losing commissions. So,
And if the prop firm has rules against that,
check. Yeah.
not saying any names, probably don't trade with them.
Right. Yeah. You
There
wouldn't
are
want to trade
some-
with a firm that's doing that. Exactly. I know what you're
There are
talking
some that have a rule that doesn't let you lose money. It's
Right.
against their rules for you to purposely lose money.
Right. MyFundedFutures does not have that. So
You can lose as much as you want with MyFundedFutures.
exactly. They will not penalize you. I'm going to put a buy stop here on gold
Nice.
in case of the flip here.
We're right at
Anticipating
the
a little flip.
IB50 there too. So for that question, this is why we're struggling to get through this level so much. If we get close over or rejection at this level, or I was just asking how I use my fibs, this is where price likes to react right there. Nice little resistance forms.
So we'll see. We got another 2 minutes on this candle. If this candle closes respecting support here, I might even move my buy stop a little lower.
Is that still 1 micro?
Yeah, it's still 1 micro. You're saying let's do 2 micros at least.
Let it ride.
Let it ride. Let's get crazy. 2
Let's get
micros.
wild. Let's get wild. PJ Friday.
It's true. It's true. I could cry in my silk robe after.
This is my vacation PJs.
Oh, nice.
These are my baby.
You got any vacations coming up before it starts getting cold?
Heading to Miami in November.
Nice.
And then I'll live in my igloo for the rest of the year. Up here in Maine.
Nice.
That was a joke. I don't actually have an igloo, but we get so
They're
much
gonna be
snow
like,
that
send pictures.
my house actually turns into an igloo. I like the buy stop up there. I like it. I like seeing that's how you get into trades. You don't try to time it perfectly or anything.
No, I know I'm not smart enough to be like, oh, this is the low. This is like, bro, there's been so many smarter, richer people with way more resources than me who have tried and failed to figure the market out. I'm not going to trick myself into thinking, oh, I'm the one. I'm that guy who's going to crack the code. Like, bro, I am not going to crack any code.
There you go. Got in.
I did move it lower. My sell stop originally was at the flip of the candle at 633. We'll see if that burns me that I moved it closer. I just moved it closer because we pushed even lower down. So I was more and more confident that if we flip, we should continue. But we'll see if that little, this little 2.5 point move ends up costing me. You know?
No, I know you're not one of those people because you don't have the glasses on.
Oh, I should.
To qualify for one of those smarty pants, you gotta have glasses.
Oh, those blue light canceling glasses.
Yes.
Right?
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
True.
And I go, well, actually,
I see here that the SMT formed did not happen during the kill zone, which invalidates the 4-hour OBIFVG. So
if I were a baller, this would probably be the optimal entry, but as you guys can see, this is a 46 point reward and a 59, just about 60 point stop. So on one micro, that would be a $600 risk for this trade today on gold. Not inversing what Ike's doing right now, but just for the IB model. That's what I'd be looking for.
I think I'm risking here about 250 or so on this. As long as this candle doesn't close below the 623 level, I'm okay.
Yep.
In my head.
I got something stuck in my throat too.
If it does close around here, I'll probably look to manage my trade. Maybe close it early and just take the L.
Yep.
And look, from what happened here, you see, it was me getting a little bit greedy, because if I would have left my buy stop at 633, I would have probably now moved it down to the flip of this candle, but I wouldn't be in this trade now. And
but you know what? That's okay.
Yeah, that's okay. We're gonna
Sometimes a squirrel gets their hand stuck in the jar.
That's it. Listen, that's what happens when I mess with gold, right? We'll see. I'm still looking at NQ. We're still gonna be trading. Take this L.
We'll take it like a man.
Take it like a man. We keep it moving.
I lost 3 times this week. Wednesday, Thursday, and today. I'm on a little bit of a losing streak.
Leave that stuff in August. Yes, guys, there's going to be a race coming. There will be a race.
I heard there would be some dancing and singing too.
Oh, for sure. I mean, how can we do a race without that, I'm still looking for an ICT maybe here, if I can get this candle a little bit.
I think you unfortunately got pretty unlucky with this pivot down on NQ as well. NQ, this is a nice pullback into the range for a long maybe. What I trade today, I took a short on gold into the open. So that was my trade this morning. And then unfortunately, I got unlucky with the flip because it did. I ended up taking my TP, but not before it took my stop loss. So I took $100 loss on that today. Technically 500 because I like to copy trade my accounts. Yep, Nate's got it.
See, I got an ICT order out here, but looks like it came right to it and then turned around. But
I like the ICT. I like the rebranding.
Yeah, right. I mean, I figured I wanted it to be something different. Like there's nothing else like it out there. It doesn't sound like anything. No one will get like confused. Like, wait, could that be a different? No.
Whose strategy is that?
Like it.
Is that what you're saying I should have done with the IB?
The Ike B, you said? No. My Ike B, it's off the 5 minute.
Ike CT and the Zinc B.
There you go. I like it.
What's the Zinc B? Oh, it's the IB, just from Zinc.
Exactly. It's just the better version of the IB.
That was my trade. Ooh, giveaway chime.
Giveaway, guys. Get ready. Like and share. You know the deal, guys. You know the deal. You guys know the deal.
That was my trade too, but I kept pulling the short. Sorry to hear. I did see now, if I had held the short, this is what Ike and I were just talking about. Why couldn't someone have broken into my home and knocked me upside the head right there before I set my stop loss?
Exactly.
Because then stop loss technically infinite, but I could have woken up like right there.
Oh, here we go. Get the.
Those aren't camels.
What do we got right there? We got donkeys. I'm gonna put on the. So we can announce it. Get a final 10 seconds here announcing. I still got an order in for my ICT, guys. Remember, 1212 in the chat makes you go quicker. Everyone knows that. 1212.
Oh, you see 1, 2, 3.
Look at that. Look how fast they're going. Wow. Wow. Somebody just sped up. Oh boy. Okay, we got that final 20. There we go, guys.
Thinking Skeena has it. Capital Tiger in first.
Capital Tiger running in. Capital Tiger. Who we got coming up behind? We got coming up behind. We got Run by the Numbers. Run by the Numbers coming up. Capital Tiger. We got Discipline Works. Discipline Works coming up the front. Discipline Works takes it all. Discipline. Wow. Wow. I guess discipline works.
He typed more ones in chat.
Yeah. See? He had discipline on the ones.
Capital Tiger, man, you had all the way to the end and you finished in 6th.
You know, he got cocky. He got cocky.
Stop typing ones for a little bit. He probably started celebrating in chat, didn't he?
Right. It's like, I got this. Let me let my keyboard rest a bit. See. You can catch a little 5-minute Ike CT here, perhaps. A little fiver.
Where'd my screen go?
I see it.
Oh, there we go. Just a little delayed. There's that reaction at the midpoint. Again, I'm not a baller of a trader, so this is I'd have to trade 3 nanos on this, but nanos also don't have any volume at the moment.
Yeah.
I saw several tweets this week that cracked me up. Their entry on a nano was the entire bar. The entire candle was their one entry.
Yeah, I mean, I guess nanos could make sense if you're trading, let's say, a personal account, you know what I mean? And you want to let something run and something like that. But I mean, for a prop firm, I can't imagine. Oh man, almost got in that one. I would have taken my quick exit. I mean, can I even find the space? I mean, it was I can't. It was there. It was right there.
Get a little closer to the screen.
Oh man, and then look at it. Oh, okay. All right.
You know what? That means it probably hit the level. You just So many other people had that order there. So many other
everyone else with
ICTers.
ICT. Exactly. All the other ICTers on there. You know.
ICTers. This is a beautiful rejection at the midpoint on gold.
Yeah. Oh, gold. Let me check that.
That IB is perfect right now. I'm a bear on gold.
So you wouldn't take that on like a micro, even because the stop loss is just way too big.
Yeah, the stop loss is 53 points, and then you don't want to put the stop loss at the 75 or de-risk, because then it's not trading the model; it's trading the profit that would be on the trade. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So it's no longer
got to trade the
win rate in the model. It would be a win rate based on the P&L, which is not what you want to do.
Yeah, that changes too often.
Yes. So 52 points, it's a $520 risk. And I don't think there are any nanos for gold right now, actually. I think it's just for the 4 indices.
So I got the sell limit at the top of this 15-minute or 5-minute candle, because it's the same candle right now. And I got a buy limit at the bottom of it.
There's a lot going on in that chart.
So we're unless this candle doesn't break its own top or bottom. There we go. We're in a buy real quick.
Nice.
We're in a quick buy.
Everyone blow on your screen.
And we're out. Quick $80 over there. I mean, that was so nice. I might want to do it again. Put a buy right back there.
So
right?
nice. I might want to do it twice.
Exactly. Maybe even thrice. Let's see. Try it one more over here.
I hope everyone in chat sees how insane. Like, if you were walking on the street, he just took a 2-second trade. You're walking on the street and see, oh, look, $80. 4 $20 bills just sitting there.
Yeah.
You gonna keep walking by and go, you might find 120 down the road.
Right.
No.
Takes the monies.
Take it.
Take it.
W Ike, yes. W Ike indeed.
We'll see if we can catch another one here.
I love the mindset you have, Ike. I love it.
It's just like,
I hope so many people in chat take advantage of it.
The key to it is knowing that you're not special, you know, like, because if you start believing you're special, you're not going to go for this stuff because you're too good for it, you know. But when you realize, like, I'm average at best,
or if you get too smart
enough
for it.
There you go. Let's see. We're in another one.
Nice. Everyone blow on your screen again.
Well, I thought I'd say $70 for a second, but there we go. That's 2. $160 real
Ding.
quick. 160 real quick. And chat, remember, I know there are people in chat who might be new to trading and they feel like this is dirty. This is not the right way to trade. I get it. But remember, I am not trying to be the best trader or candlestick predictor. I am just trying to get payouts every week. That's my goal. You
One of
know,
those
that is
people.
my goal, guys.
My bank doesn't accept the payouts from that, so I can't.
I know. We gotta get you out of Maine, bro. Some I gotta get you out of there. Let's see if we can cash on
Pine's
this
the same
candle
way.
again. On
You
the
got
top.
it.
Let's see. We got it. We got it sitting on the top over here. Let's see if we can cash in a 3-in-1, a threefer.
Trice.
Trice Bryce. You know, that's how we do it. But see,
Feels
we'll
so
let this go
weird to-
another minute. I don't want to push it either. You know, you don't want to get too cocky, right? Let's see. We got
Hey,
a nice
Chris.
little push here. So yeah, chat, that is often how I trade, right? I like my support and resistance trades where I'm holding it a little bit longer. I maybe can go for 8 to 15 points. I like those, don't get me wrong, but those
Yep.
don't come around that often. That's the problem. It's like I need a closure above, I need a closure below, I need to be at the computer. Like I need certain things to happen where, yeah, if I can catch 3 of those a day, that's great. But sometimes just because of my time, I'm not at the computer, then I won't catch these 3 trades that I'm looking for. But my Ike CTs, I can always catch at least 1 an hour.
You know
at
what
least
I love the most there is that that candle just pushed up another 15 points from where you got out.
Yeah.
Not once did he say, "Oh, I could have made this." I'm guilty of that. I say it all the time, but
Bro.
take your money, get out, go about your day. You and I are very similar in that aspect. I trade 1 micro over 100-point range to make that money.
Yeah.
Because I can't do this. I can't get in and out that fast.
Listen, whether you believe you can or you can't, you're right.
I can't.
Saw that in a fortune cookie once. But yeah, that is why I like XCTs though too, is because I could normally catch at least 1 an hour. You know, like there are things that invalidate it. I don't take every 15-minute bottom and top. Of course, you're looking for you want to make sure you're within the resistance and not like a bunch of equal highs or lows. Like I'm not going to short into a bunch of equal highs, and I'm not going to buy into a bunch of equal lows just because I assume we're going to take those lows first. You know what I mean? So,
Yep.
So there are stuff to hold you back, of course, because if you're doing this every second on a 15-minute candle, you will get cooked. But that's it's slow and steady. There's nothing wrong with imagine you're making, let's just say it takes you a month to get the payout. But when you get the payout, because you're making $200 a day, 10 days is $2,000. There's 20 trading days in a month. If you're doing that to two or 3 accounts, you can consistently take out $6,000, $4,000, $8,000 a month, just making $200 a day. You don't need to get crazy. You don't need to get crazy.
So I took that lowest number you said there.
Mm-hmm.
Only 1% of the world's population makes more than $6,000 a month.
Wow.
And you could do it just by doing what Ike's doing here. Taking these little scalps.
Little scalps.
You don't need to aim for 20,000, 30,000, 40,000. Just take what you got in front of you. I have the same concept. I go for $50 to $100 a day. That will change your life.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like much at first, but you copy trade that over 5 rapid accounts, 5 flex accounts even. $500 a day on a rapid. You get, and that's over the 5, by the way. It's not just one account. 500 a day. You need to get to 10,000 to get your buffer met on those 5 accounts. So if it takes you a month, 20 trading days in a month, if it takes you a month to reach that, so be it. The next month you were set up for a $10,000, $20,000 payout.
Yep. That's the thing. There's no rush, and people feel the rush just because you end up seeing other people's P&L. You end up seeing this. You're like, so you feel like there's a rush. I got to make more. I got to keep trading. It's not a real rush. It's all in your head. There is no rush. And as soon as you accept like, hey, there's no rush, and making even 500 to 1,000 a week on prop firms is incredible. And then you could, and then when it's time to scale up and you're showing that you're profitable, you don't need to risk more. Add another funded account to it. That's how I risk more. I'm still taking the same risk, same trades. I'm just adding another funded. So now instead of me making 1,000 a week on an account, I'm making 2,000 a week. So that's the beauty of prop firms, which people need to take advantage of, because too often people trade a prop firm saying, I'm only doing this because I need to get a live account, and that is the goal, a live account. But that is not the goal. The goal is to make money, find other stuff to put that money into, so your money works for you, so you can just trade it when you want to trade. It's not you're not relying on it. It's not your income. It's not your main income, but it helps change your life, right? Like, so that's what I use trading for.
You know what? $100 is a lot.
That's what I'm saying. I'll take 100 right now if I could. I'm
know
just
what?
hoping to get 80.
That $600 payout you said you're almost at for this week.
Mhm. Yep.
I think Michael Scott said this. You go into Burlington Coat Factory with $600, you're a king.
It's true. That's true.
You go into TJ Maxx with like $100, you buy half the store.
Let's see, I'm in another one right here.
Nice.
Tickled down to my. I saw 60
I
in
saw
profit,
that.
which is
I
1
saw
point,
it.
and then it flipped up. So let's see what happens here. I'm gonna accept about a $300 loss here before we I close this.
We got 4 minutes left in the segment.
Yeah, it's a big push going on. Let's see. Let's see. And yeah, guys, I have super negative RR, as most people know, and that's part of it. Part of it is being in big drawdown, but then it coming back, right? So I'm gonna let this run a bit here, and
It's right
if
up
we catch up
Magnus's
to like
alley.
400 or so, I'm gonna close it. And Chad, if anybody who won the race, if with your evals, when you pass that eval, tag Mr. Zink and I. We want to see it. I want to know that you passed it. I want to know you won it on our show. I'd love to see it. So please, you win. You pass your eval. Take your time. Pass your eval. Give us a tag. I'd love to see it.
You have a great weekend, Ike. Not Ike, sorry. Oh, yeah, you too. You have a great
You
weekend. Rod trades. I meant to say Rod, not Ike. I was reading the whole comment. MB, that Michael Scott reference was on point. Yes, I believe he was the one that said that.
I mean, there's nothing that Michael Scott said that wasn't pretty much genius. Like, let's be real.
I bet Michael Scott would make a lot of money trading in props because he'd be too stupid. He'd be too stupid.
To what? To trade, to be smart on props, right?
Yeah, he'd be too stupid to mess up, get in his own way.
He'd be like, $30, I'm taking it. I'm going to move my stop down here because I just don't like how we're messing around here. I'd rather take over here. I was about to. I'd rather take like $100 loss here than let this push all the way back up. So I'm going to just move my stop to.
Sorry, what is that risk reward?
What? There you go. I break even. That was a break even. So that one I just took my money on. I just didn't like us messing around. Also, we're getting close to the 11:30 candle. So look, my entry was 775. I got out at 775.
You know what? Everyone should go make fun of Ike for having a 0.8 RR in that trade.
Yeah, that is a little. That's
10 times too high.
Someone's gonna take my negative RR crown away from me.
That's 10 times too high.
Put that back.
I have an $8,000 risk on a $40 trade right now.
Hey, I'll take that. I'll take the $40. I'll take the 40. But yeah, so Chad, I do manage my trades sometimes. If a trade's taking too long and it's like keeps playing with my entry and it's right there, I'm just like, dude, I don't want the $80 and I don't want a $500 loss here.
Trump's
so
bath and break.
You know, even though that would have played out, I did my thing, but I'm still down to get into another XCT, but it's almost 11:30, so I have to wait. Those 30-minute candles, man. They
on NQ also, we've met our max extension for the day statistically. So when we hit these levels, price typically stops. We're exhausted for buyers, sellers. We will probably take at least another 2 hours to gather ourselves and make another push up or down. So for right now, price will likely chop, kind of chill out. Gold's still moving decently well, but I think NQ's tap for at least another hour or so.
And chop is great for me because when you're looking for 4 points and risking 25, 30, just math, just the odds, chances are price will go in 4 points in either direction before a 25, 30 point move in either direction. So as long as we're not trending, XCT is like like when I start seeing chop, I'm like, oh yes. I'm like, please.
Oh, that concludes it for the segment, everyone. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Have a great weekend. Don't do anything silly to ruin your day, ruin your Friday. Go on into your weekend on a high note. I will see you guys next Friday. Ike will see you next Monday.
That's right. Guys, have a great weekend. Hit us up. Any questions? We always love to help out when we can. And remember, code YouTube still 50% off. That could stop at any time. So weekend's a great time. Take advantage of those 50% off discounts, guys. So
absolutely.
Let's do it again soon.
See you guys later.